Hello? Hello? message, you notice that, then you swipe away. Is that what I am to you, bro? Just something you can swipe away and forget about? Fricka. Man. Let me get to my room. Oh, frick. Music. Can you hear the music or no? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Hello? Only Spanish usually there. Frick, why you type so slow? Frick. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Bruh, I'm a little sleepy. Bro, you want me to do stare? Yes, bro. And show up even earlier. Even though you weren't late this time. But I already know a few people who are late. Frick 'em. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'll tell them to go to the corner. And I forgot. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I have been looking up some interactive things that I can put on stream since YouTube really don't got much. Like, there's nothing built in that I can use, so I'm looking up widgets on VTuber and Etsy and what else? I don't remember, but maybe for my birthday I'll find something that you all can interact with on stream while you watch and chill. Or like do a little check-in thing that you can like put a comment in the chat and like a little check-in thing. But what's that supposed to mean, bro? Can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, we are playing Fields of MISTRIA. We're gonna be looking at the new, well, interacting with the new Bachelor, bro, but I don't know, he doesn't look that attractive to me. But he might be really nice or really sweet, so maybe he can turn it around with his personality. That's what you want me to do? Bro, quit yelling! Quit yelling! No, I want you to be happy when you see my notification, Bozo. And not like, oh bro, here she is spamming my phone again. I'll spam your phone if I want to, bro. I'll do it all day. It's not the first time I've done it. I don't think I have any other announcements. I'm not gonna be streaming on Saturday, obviously. And then, who said? I said, cause you put that emoji, and I was like, bro. So you're not happy when you see them? Man, in a way. You couldn't put a little smiley face that go like this? Oh, big happy? Instead, you put an emoji with no mouth. But yeah. Community stream next Saturday. We're gonna be playing Peak, bro. Technically you can play Peak without a mic. But yeah. I mean, yeah, you could, bros, you could still join if you want to. I don't think you have to have a mic when playing Peak. It just makes it easier to connect with everybody, but you should still be able to hear us though, no? I feel like that would work. I don't know. But yeah. Bro, I say this every stream. Birthday next week. April 23rd. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's today. I don't think there's a in-game chat. Yeah, I didn't think so either. But like, it's not like much talking goes on. At least I don't think so. I think it's like very minimal. But he can like watch us and know where to go. Or you can have the stream pulled up so you can hear all of us. And then really don't think he has to. He just needs a headset so he can hear it. I know I can talk on Discord. I just think the in-game chat doesn't like. Oh, cause like last time, is that what you mean, bro? Like, we heard you on during that Lethal stream. We heard you on Discord, but in-game chat was cutting out. Is that what you mean? That's what happens to me. Like, you can hear me on Discord, but you can hear me fine on stream. I think it's because my settings are a little different on Streamlabs to make me louder and more clear. Yeah? Oh, bro. Let me think. What kind of headphones do you use anyway? Oh. Trying to think if there's a workaround. I don't know if there's a workaround, really. I would think maybe... no, I can't think of anything, because I was gonna say get some cheap wired headphones, but I'm like, maybe not. Because sometimes, well, I used to use my Apple headphones until they changed the way the jack works, so it's not really usable on like laptops and stuff. Earphones, headphones, no mic? No mic. Brother, I thought you had a mic. Bro, you're confusing me, frick. Well, if you get a headset that works, or want to still join without a mic, you can. I feel like that'll be fun. We could still play together. But that's up to you, though. Because who knows, you might not like the game peak. It's not like super... Well, from what I remember, it's not super, whatchamacallit? Super chaotic. Like Repo and Lethal, where we absolutely need to be talking to each other, but it's very... I feel like the game is very chill. Let me get the game up real quick, though. Or my game up. Builds! I'm talking about builds. Because I don't have any other announcements. I'm just waiting on stuff. At the moment. There you go. Well, I haven't played it since they had played in the desert. I don't even know if we're gonna make it there, bro. Depends on who's on the team. I feel like definitely Phantom wants to join. He did suggest it. But who knows? Okay, I think that's good enough. The tornadoes are pretty chaotic. I don't remember if we encountered a tornado or not. Did we? I know we encountered like a snowstorm or whatever. Okay, I think I'm... And push the game over here. Yes. Okay, my laptop has a built-in mic, my headphones don't. Lethal's voice chat struggled to pick up my voice, but my laptop mic should work fine. So you're saying you might be able to play with those? That's because you haven't played since the desert, like I said. Bro, chill. Oh, frick. Frick the game, then. We're not playing it now because we're being sassy. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh. I need to calibrate again. There you go. Yeah, bro, you make that face all you want. I said what I said. Anywho, we're in spring now, by the way. I think where I left off last, it was like winter time, and then I played a little bit more, and then I couldn't play because, well, I had to prepare for like literally everything else in my life. So I think, yes, I did unlock another part of the mines. We have some upgraded tools. I'm now farming for gold thingies. Oh, I'm sorry, did my thing. I don't think we have any projects or whatever. Yes, but I also don't own the game and I don't know if voice chat will work. Bro, I told you I can fund one person. Only if you want to play. If you don't want to, that's okay. I don't mind at voila. But it's not until next week, so if you're like, never mind. And that's fine. Oops. No worries. But I know the next community night is most like, unless somebody suggests something else, probably gonna be lethal. I already watered everything, yeah. And then let's go visit the... Oh yeah! I have a horse now. Like, I have a horse in a stable too, but this is a horse that I ride around. It was a pretty random quest though. It was like... I don't know, I had to go find... something off of Hayden, like... Hayden's barn blew over and then I found a whatchamacallit, and... At first I thought I needed to get like a horse or whatever to... ride a horse, but then the statue came up and now I can ride horse. This magical horse. I kinda wanna play it, but this be the second game you got me. I don't feel like that's it. It's fine, bro. It's fine. I think I at least know that one person does want to play. But if once I put out the announcement that we're gonna play that and we're looking for peoples, and somebody's like, I wanna play but I ain't got it, we'll give it to them. Yeah, bro. Oh, it's my birthday in the game. Played Up might be fun. Yeah, Played Up was already on the list. And I have some other games on the list. It was Twitch interaction. Years? I don't know if it... That's not the type of interaction I was thinking of. These are more so like check-ins. There are different interactive things that are used for Twitch and YouTube for while you're watching, I guess. But I never heard of that, so that's not what I'm talking about. Get in the corner. You know who you are. Fit. Got Played Up brings the worst. Worse as in like you don't like to play it with others, or worse as in like you start yelling. I'm sorry, I'm late. Found a tick on my dog and had to straighten it. Well, I'm glad you got the tick off, bro. I hope you killed it and then put some stuff on your dog so he doesn't get it again. Thank you for the gift, bro. Nope. It's my birthday in the game. I forgot that I left off here. Be sure to tell me what you end up crafting. I don't even remember what you got me. Be sure to be cool. Thank you, bro. Allow me for viewers to somewhat play too. They can be a custom. Oh, like in the game. Yeah, that's something different than what I was talking about. Yeah. Birthday. Oh, bro. Thank you, bro. Turn to a cruel Boston boy named Matteo who screams. Well, that might be fun to play. I thought you like turn up and like get aggressive. I know what you mean by weird check. Yes. Just something for them to interact with while watching. And I thought the chicken thing might be really cute. I thought the one I saw is really cute, so we're gonna go with that one. If I can set it up properly, I'm gonna find that lady. Do some gossiping. Hi, bro. It's me. Oh, it's been a while since I could visit. Aww, that's who those guys are. I have to show y'all what he's talking about. There was like some headstones in the deep woods that I discovered. Maybe I can convince March to come with me one of these days. He never agreed to come with me when we were younger. Aw, bro. AKA his parents died. Reckon I got to finish keeping the. Okay, bro. Hi, bro. Aw, thank you, bro. I don't remember. Just let me know if you need any help. Okay, whatever. Is there any like hecker on that? Not where I'm at, brother. It's nice and dry. Ooh, come here. Yeah. Oh, bro. She wants flowers. Yeah, she likes all the flowers in the game, pretty much. Except for the bearder. What? And then let me show you the level in the mines real quick. I do kind of get aggressive, but that's how I am. High stress and tendency and stuff, but I don't mean it. We shall see, bro. Let me show you that. Only cause, you know, it's supposed to be like a, just a chill kind of experience. Supposed to just be fun. I mean, like when it's like high stress or whatever, we're all like, bro, come on! Okay, yeah, that's fine. But, yeah, this is the fire level or whatever. And basically, to, like, get around or whatever, you have to make sure you, like, see a bro like that. Take a little water thing, and make little paths. Yeah, get out of here, bro. They just keep spamming. But, yeah. We'll discover that more when I have time. Clearly, I'm running out of time. And then, let me show you the deep woods. I think we could teleport there from my farm, if I don't remember. This level looks cool, right, bro? It looks very cool. I have to... what am I talking about? I have to do something I can't remember right now. And we could teleport to the deep woods. Interesting. Voila! Why are you out of bed, bro? It seems that there's a connection between the statue in my temple and the one on your farm. Yes. Like me as a medic in any shooter camp, I'm a top tier support, but calling me names while... Dang, bro! I hope it's like not crazy names. I believe it is possible to teleport between them, though I unfortunately do not have the card. I did it, bro. Perhaps you will find it useful when... Yeah, like right now, that's what I did. He's always busy doing stuff. But before, like when he saved me or whatever, he was just stuck in his bed like this and he was all tired and he fell asleep. Like, yes, bro, hot dragon, that's the dragon. I don't know what he likes or anything like that, to be honest. I imagine like ethereal things. But this is the deep forest. He even has like a little form. Like, what the frick? He be doing stuff? Temple flower. Oh yeah, and then that graveyard that I saw. Like, I came down here and I was just exploring. And on this side, this is where they have their little graveyard. Brother, what is all that? Get out of here! Grave marker rests near the base of the tree in loving memory to Master Blacksmith. Olin, seafaring merchant. That must have been March's parents. March and Ulrich, I guess? But I thought they were cousins. I didn't think they were brothers. Dude, he looks like he write poems and watch the ring while talking about morality. Yeah, bro. He seems okay. I'm hoping to... I don't know. The game makes me like him. And for some reason I can't read these at the top because they're so tall. This must be people who like died a long time ago and the tree just grew. And think these are people that might have just died, bro. And then this one, another memory. Greta of Sweetwater Farms. I think this is Hayden's wife or something, bro. I don't know. Yeah. It's like too high to read. But yeah, some people died. All good, bro. I'm gonna try to teleport. I forgot. I don't know if I can even. I think I can teleport back, right? You're asleep. See? Yeah, bro. I wish I could do that to the mines, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be nice. But having a horse is helpful. Thank you, girl. Nope. Yep. Something like that. Oh yeah, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Why are the tombstones in the trees? I don't know, that's just how they honor their dead. Put the tombstone on the tree and the tree starts to grow and grow, but then you can't read who died? I don't know. It's weird, but it made me think that the ones that are the highest trees, they died a while ago. Also, I upgraded the inn, and then they gave me their little pot or whatever. So like if I want some energy back or whatever, I just put some food in it and then I eat it. And give me energy, that's what it does. Let me put this up. Nice. Oh yeah, and I learned a new move. Probably not gonna show her right now. I don't know what kind of damage it does, but we can go here. Dragonfire projects a stream of fire that can be used to destroy objects and monsters for a short time. It's offensive magic. Magica! Let me get rid of these. There was a very long game of Uni, no mercy. What is Uni? But also get in the corner. That's your punishment, bro. And I already went over the new Bachelor, bro. You missed that everything. Oh, Uno. Should I play that as a community night? I don't know. That might get too heated. It might get too heated. Because I know there's Uno on Steam. If I remember. I don't know. Who knows, bro? We can't have too many heated community nights. Not that we get heated with each other anyway. At least not that I've seen. Not yet, no. Dude, the Preston launch on the corner. Brother, I told you that the corner takes you at any mental state. It doesn't matter. Who did I anger? Anger, bro, because you were here early, and he was like, dang it! I can't believe you were here early. That was Logan in that exact voice, too. And then I was like, oh, bro. But I made sure to pin your first comment. Because you were here first, Project. Also, welcome in. You didn't miss much, bro. I have a horse now. That's about it. And we're gonna go to the mines. Do I have enough room? Oh, sorry. Just carrying stuff, sorry. I'm gonna go to the mines all day. I can't. What is this? Okay, clearly donate some stuff and maybe get this red obsidian to grow. I don't know what to do with that. Hold on, let me gossip real quick. Hi. Whoa, let's do Hayden. Ah, bro, golden what, mayonnaise? I knew it, bro. Oh, wait. East. Yum. We're gonna go to... March? March. Hello. Don't shoot the messenger much, but your roots are showing. Oh, frick. He keeps talking about his roots like every time Vera is in town, bro. Do you like this, bro, or... No, not that, sorry. I don't know, just here, I don't need it. Brother, I don't need it! It's fine, I can't donate it no more, I already did. Sorry, bro. It's like, I don't want that shit. All good, bro. I don't want it either. Wow. Be nice. Okay, let's go. I think at most what I was doing was trying to upgrade my weapons and everything, and also this stuff. I don't got a lot of points yet. Yeah. I think family keeps spraying me with water. Bro, spray him back. Bro dyed his hair red, or is he old? Brother, he's probably like your age, I'm not even gonna lie. He a baby. But he dyes his hair red. Which I didn't know, I thought he was a natural red. He is not a natural red. All good, bro, I ain't judging. I just thought that it was natural. Oh wow. I was about to say I should have brought some food with me. I already have food. But look how nice my little golden whatchamacallit works now. Careful. You can't? Yeah, you can. Get a cup of water. Get a cup of... Whoa. Get a cup of water. Whoa. He was really blasting. Oh. Oh my frick, bro. Oh, it's not gonna... Oh, bro. One more time. Oh, remember... Ah! Brother, you gotta turn around. Oh, gotta be careful of that. Frick, it takes longer to kill. Uh-oh. There's a lot going on in here. Hold on. I'm just looking for the elevator or stairs. Yeah, that. Seems oh. Oh. Wow. These are new creatures. New. He got scared, bro. He'll pop back up. Mama. Ash mushroom, a delicate mushroom that releases ash and spores. Gross. Not gonna lie. Brother, oh my. There you go. That's like the only thing, they just take a little bit longer to kill, bro. Whoops! He hit me with it when he died. Am I just a baby? I gotta drop it. Brother, you're a baby still. You're probably like, I think you said you were like 21, I think. And I remember when we met for the first time in comment section, and I was like, bro, where have you been? And you were like, being an adult, turning 21 or something like that. I was like, oh, bro, and you were talking about alcohol or something. And then I thought to myself, well, you're a baby. My bad, bro. Uh-oh. Just wanna get bro. Oh! I keep forgetting her. You say, yeah, I think I'm not a baby. Oh, bro. My fault. Frick, bro. I'll only see it to myself. She calls everyone younger than her baby. Yeah, sorry, bro. Even call Vin a baby. Can't help it, brother. But yeah, it was like your first time doing alcohol. You're a baby. Oh yeah, you'll forever be a baby, Fred, bro. You're never gonna escape that. As far as I'm concerned, you're like 4 years old right now. You can say anything. Be like, hey bro, I just, signed up for my retirement plan. I have a 401k now. I have my big boy job, and I'll still be like, so you're like 6 now, right? Happy birthday! Can't help it, bro. Oh, frick, every time. My baby, I'll use a sugar baby or someone's baby girl. Frick, bro. You'll be that type of baby, but you won't be like actual baby. What the frick? Still a baby to me. Oh frick. Aww. Look! It's like you can't jump when he's right under you. Scary stuff. They also have diamonds here. So if I just peed her in? What if I said that? What if I just peed her in? Brother, I'm pretty sure you still live at your house, right? You're only 19, if I remember. I don't remember you saying anything about moving out. Other than doing what? Homeschooling, if I remember? Oh gosh, oh gosh. You know what? Fine, I'm hungry. Give me pizza. I don't have pizza money. I'm scared. I do have pizza money. I actually would if you really wanted. Cause what? That sounds nice. This guy. Ooh. Oh, what? Brother, do it again. Oh, what's that? Oh, not what I was expecting. Oh, that looks kind of nice. I already gathered this, my bad, bro. It don't matter for real. I'm not 19, but I don't blame you for forgetting my instrument. Bro, I could have sworn you said that. Well, if you're not 19, then you're still baby. That doesn't change anything. That solidifies it. Oh well. Dang, his aim is on point, bro. You're a sharpshooter. Meow meow. Don't be crazy. I don't want that. Don't want it. Damn it, if we're all babies and Maddie's the only adult, then Maddie I do! I take care of y'all by streaming and telling y'all to shut up and go to the corner. That's what I do. Oh, bro. Never gonna get to 4 or 5 like this. We need a better strap. Huh? Ew, a warm rock. I don't know why that just sounds a little gross. I feel care about this chocolate. Give me that. Alright, boys, we gotta go back before we pass out. Oh. Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. I would be a great mom. I'm just kidding. If I had to be a mom, I went the wrong way. I would be. Wait, no, don't get distracted. Come on, bro. Big bro. Hurry, bro. So you would have never made it home on time if we didn't have our freaking horse sitters. Did you know? I turned 18 in February. Me, I am full of all. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, legally, but you're still a baby, what? No, bro. Go to single mom activity. Whoa, it's his birthday. I don't even know what he likes. What do dragons like? Quickly, quickly, everybody say it. What do dragons like? And bro has never expressed anything like, oh, I like Blink. Then again, you know, I just met him. Exciting news has arrived from the king now that MISTRIA has reached blah blah blah. Crown requests are reserved for high-ranking towns and each is worth a lot of renown. Be sure to visit the... Okay, we have new types of requests. Pineapple. Or a warm stone. Come on, bro. Gold, they like sitting on a pound of... Board of gold, sorry. Pineapple, poems, rocks, books, swords. Sword sounds good. Take I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather say I know you don't know. Let me donate this stuff and we'll figure out what he likes. I mean, let's look at him first real quick, y'all. This is what he likes. Or not what he likes. This is who he is. Also, bro, we're really connected. I rarely talk to you, but we're really connected. So, like, based off the appearance, y'all, what do y'all think, dude? maybe food, maybe I don't know, jewelry, maybe. I don't know. A katana, a sword, made of chairs, bro. You said, then why do you ask? I ask because I can and I want to. Is there a problem, bro? Hold on. I don't want to have to get sassy, bro. Tofu? I don't even know if I can make that in this game. Open the doors. Let me see. Donate. Maybe he might like... I don't know. Get sassy? No, bro. You don't want to see me sassy. Oh, I already have that. Books are so... Oh, he could like a book. You're right. I don't know how to make a book. Big bro. Let me see. Wait, let me get that real quick. I could have sworn somebody... Whoa. Somebody really likes a middleman. I could have sworn. Oh, you do? Okay. I think you're the only one that likes that. Like, you wanna go outside and run the feet? Absolutely, bro. Phantom. What do you like? 5'4", bro? Something like that, yes. I do want to see. No, you don't. I think the ultimate... One thing you don't ever want to see me do is be really sassy, really... really mean. Oh, extra braggy on purpose though. And I wouldn't want to do that to y'all. Never. Oh wait, Fred. No, I need that. I didn't want to see you so be sassy. I want to see you. No, brother. Sounds like something I want to see. No. Especially if it's towards you all. How many days do we have left? Oh. I've seen her sassy. I tell you I'm not impressed. Brother, you have not seen me sassy. If anything, I'm being playful. But brother, I thought I had a box for. Never mind, just keep it. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna play anything else. We're like a little too close to. But we're a little too close to the deadline. It's already 25. Oop! All good. I just want one. And then toss this in here. Alright. Just a different level of size. It's more serious and more, I don't know, direct. But if I'm just being playful, then no, I'm not being trying to intentionally be like that. Where is it? 11. How many did I normally get? 12. 12. I'm stocking up, bros. Hold on. Meow. For the next, well, the next spring. I'll be back in a bit. You're gonna be late, bro. Again. Also, Phantom didn't deny being 5'2", so I just want to let everybody know that he is 5'2". So that means that Wolverine is not the shortest anymore. He's still baby, but you know. Big potato. I like when we all get chatty because it gives me the mental image of all of us yapping while following. I can't see. Following you around like a bunch of overgrown toddlers, bro. He said at one point in life. Well, he didn't deny it, so. And I do like when we get all chatty too. Because it means I get to learn more about y'all. 5'6", brother, you're still short. Even I'm a little bit taller than you, so yes, definitely, I could definitely beat that up anytime I want to. Just so you know, I have to display dominance. Brother, 5'6". Bro, what is short? What is short to me? Anything that's shorter than me, though. Anything that is below 5'6.5". Or you mean for just guys? Or are you talking about in general? Oh, then everybody know you're not, bro. What project is it? Aren't you like 5'7"? I don't remember. I do not remember that. I thought it's his birthday. And why you call me short? You're barely taller than me. Not for guys? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna say you're short. I thought you meant like in general. But for guys specifically? Oh no. I do not want to hear any guy being like, well, I'm 5'7", and be like, that's the tallest in the world. That's not that tall. Relax. Oh no. 5'2". I don't remember. Are you lying? Are you lying? I swear on everything. I don't remember you being 5'10". You're lying. 5'9" and growing. See, 5'9" is getting there. Brother. It's getting there. I'm just kidding. 5'9", pretty tall. At that point, I'm like, I don't know. A 5'8", I mean, brother, we're the same height. For guys, under 6 is short. I mean, sure, I don't make the world. don't make the rules, bro. Frick. Don't shoot the messenger. Push out memories. I swear on everything you were not 5'10". Swear on everything you're lying. Right now, bro. I genuinely, I'm like, you're freaking lying. Because what you've never said. Swear. I'll put money on it. I'll put money on it. No way. Okay. Man, I did a lot today. But like, still haven't given anything for Bo's birthday, which I will do. I just don't know what he likes. I don't lie, bear. I swear you are. Look at the thing, the standards are way too high. Bro, it is not even a standard. I'm just saying, you're not tall. That's not on me. I didn't say, oh, I'm only gonna date Tom. I didn't say nothing about dating. I just said, you're not that tall. The frick? You gonna sit here and be like, I'm 5'7". You're not that tall. Just like if I say 5'6" to another lady who's literally 6 foot, I'm not tall. She's tall. But according to Google, I am tall. But according to the regular, really tall girls, I'm not that tall. The heck ain't nothing wrong with anybody's height. Let me look at my inventory. Maybe I have something on my whatchamacallit. See if I can give him something. I don't know. I don't really have anything. I got a crystal bowl. And this. He might like that. I don't know. Maybe he might like a diamond. I don't know. I don't have a book. That would have been really cool if I could make a book. I don't have that. 6 foot tall women where? Everywhere, bro. He was. Everywhere. But like where I work, there are plenty of tall men. Extremely tall men. My gosh. Where's bro? He must be out on the map or whatever. Can you see him on the map? Oh. Oh, well maybe down here a little. Oh, bro, you're chilling. The lava caves, the mines, your watering can. Yeah, I know. Of course, you could also sing. Yeah, they told me that too. Thanks, bro. I don't know. Happy birthday. Yeah, I didn't. The game told me. Even after thousands of years, brother, you're thousands of years old. You're welcome. Yup. I don't know what bro like. I hope old girl can tell us what he likes, cause dropped the ball on that one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. She'll tell us at some point. Speaking of lady, no, I keep it wrong, but yes, bro. We're gonna talk to her right now. Should I tell you? I don't know. I guess I can just Look at that. I want her. I'll just walk out regular. Meow. Too bad we couldn't go to the mines again. I just felt like I was busy doing regular stuff. Dudes like me, he just accept gifts. A brother didn't get the gift you like, of course. She's in here. Hello. Guess you. Don't be shy, Maddie. Let me know who you wanna. Yeah, bro. Oh, bro. Because we're always bad pigs. Yeah, we could have guessed that she liked another flower, bro. Frick. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know. Can you give me somebody that I'm trying to finish? After a little hard thing, March is literally who we're working on right now. I forgot about this. I really forgot about this. Whoa. Wow, we're still. Oh, bro, you want a lot of stuff. Oh, I don't know if I had that right now, and it's also being in the spring. What the dog doing? Well, the dog is cute, so you can give him cute stuff. He's always in the bathhouse, being cute. And his name is Dozy. I think Dozy. What y'all doing in here? Nope. You leave your money by the till, you know. I don't know. Okay, nothing spoiler. I'm good for now. I don't understand. Are you sure? With your skill, finding you a steady stream of clients from Capital would be easy. March would love doing all that fancy stuff, but as much as he complains about making nails, I know bro, MISTRIA comes first. He always been like that. Aw, that's nice. I guess. Okey-dokes, bro. Okey-dokes. I gotta... You. No. She gonna say a joke. No, bro, you just trying to make me spend money. It's 100 whatever. That's weird. That's the first time she's ever showed concern for me. That lady does not worry about anything. Especially not related to me. It's not typically. Please. I don't know if I leveled up again, but it sounded like. Do I already have a gold watering can or mine? I don't want to make one. Might not have the same effects on it though. It's gonna suck. Oh, it does! Wow! Thank you, bro. You could put this old one in here and replace the new. Alright, next day, bro. Next day. Oh! Put that in here, bro. My bad, I forgot to put my gold in God's Holy. Hold on. Oh. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I keep holding on to this. What's this? Beautiful flowers. What this? Oh. It don't matter, bro. I'm just... I'm gonna change my outfit, maybe. Maybe. Money, whoa, bro. I do really want to upgrade my farm. Well, no. My house. That's really all I care about right now. Cranberry juice? Butter? No. Okay, let's hurry up and take care of... Oh, I'm just curious. Oh. Can you try to get somebody? A little bit. Nice. I mean, that'll help us in the mines anyways. Which I definitely want to go to the mines today. Only because I shouldn't have a lot to do. So now would be a great time. Oh my gosh, just get rid of the sugar on it. Keep that. But get rid of some of this, please. Throw some of this in here, bro. Just trying to see if there's something I can move. I gotta get my cooking up, bro. It's the one thing I don't really work on. You never let me have any. Of course not, bro. I'm pretty sure you know the drill. Speaking of berries, can I have blackberries or do you not grow them? I don't grow them yet, but sometimes I pick them up off the ground if you want to eat them like that. Just straight from the ground. I don't even wash them. As long as you're cool with it, bro, and you're not worried about germs, then you can have all you want. I like wearing a dress. I wanna wear my overall. Wait. Go to that one lady first, and then we'll head out. My head out, I mean we're going to the mines. Where's she at? She's on the move, bro. Oh, how are they looking at me? Please tell me it's gonna be March. Oh my Fred, what do you love? What is that? Pan-fried cream fish? Okay, well I'm glad you like that. Time to what? Time to tear the sleeves off another old shirt? Okay, I don't know what that means for. Will you have fun with that, bro? Have good fun tearing off your shirt. I'm gonna be in the mines. Okay, trying to get to floor 5. Brother, like, be faster. This guy. Oh, forgot that happens. I want to make a golden sword. We need to do that next. I really want to do that. And I'm gonna go to the corner. That is in the corner. And what's that? No, bro. Get in that corner. You're not allowed by those pros. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima? No, but I've watched the entire playthrough, so I know the story already. Oh, can't jump. Dang, can't jump. And I've also watched Ghost of Yote, so I know that whole story and how it ends. Why you can't be near the pillows? Because, bro, I mean, just no, bro, I can't trust. Can't trust you to be like, you know, quiet, considerate, normal, and not break things and tear things up. Go try flexing his muscle and press you, and you're gonna have fun. Well, bro, why was he talking about that? I wasn't even like. Now that you see it like that, well, why didn't bro see it like that? I'm jumping. Oh, uh-oh. 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 There's a lot of hopscotch going on. Oh, girl, jump! Ooh. Dang, it exploded! retarded. Bro. The green stuff. Here we go. Oh gosh. Yeah! Girl, jump over! The frick? Are you slow? What's going on? I'm over here spamming jumping. We're just jumping on one place. Do we have food? Data food. That's better. Oh, I thought that's at 1 AM. Do what? Oh, dang it, yes, bro. Too bad. I'm going there anyways. Ain't no way. Those rebels just keep going until they hear you. Yeah, they do. And yeah, I'm going for no, bro. You're not allowed. Here we go. But yeah, I can't deflect those either, so... Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Monsters are getting harder. Oop, harder. Oh, uh-oh. I keep forgetting he does that after the fact. Oh boy, this is rough. This is only the second floor from 60. You panic too much if you were singing and I'm singing. You had to jump over a bottomless pit, bro. I literally was at the corner trying to jump, just like how I got there. She was freaking up the flow. That's huge. She was freaking up the tempo. What's that? Oh, lava chestnuts. Gross. Jump. Oh, wait, sorry. Awesome, finally. Frick. Oh, yeah, that's a chair that we could build now. I don't really want it for real though. It is nice. You think the dragon would like it? I feel like it matches him more. I feel like the dragon might appreciate that. Let's hope we don't die. I'm gonna try to get extra careful. Probably not though. Oh frick, did you see how much stamina it took? Can't do it like that no more. Ay! Frick, bro! Didn't even matter. Whoa, I've never been here before. Yeah, I am. I did, bro? I do. Talking about the dragon statue, no mind. I don't remember being there. Could do it better, let's go home. Bro. Will she drive me home? Bro. Man. Saturday though. Nurse, bro? Yes. She is she's a doctor. She's got her doctorate. She got her full-fledged license, bro. She's nice. I don't really talk to her a lot, though, if I'm being honest. Maybe I should? Oh, bro. Oh. Do we have enough to make a... No, that's me. Do we have enough to make a sword? Or no? Maybe not. Let me see. Do we? Yes! Please! I need something to kill everything quicker. faster. Get rid of that. Anyways, I don't want it. Reminds me that if I had a medical degree, my initials would be MD. Brother, do you actually want to be a doctor or a nurse? You want to save lives, bro? Or no? The butter soy, yeah. Because it looks yellow. It looks like gold to me. Okay. Everybody fed, everybody done, whatever. Oh! I'm gonna go and look at my crops real quick. Oh! Wow, good job. Oh wait, look at that now. Stick to what? Then go to the market, see what's in the market. Probably nothing that I want. I don't like the idea of people's life, right? So stressful to think about. Even though I did want to be a nurse one day. For a while actually. I wanted to be a nurse. No, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I figured that I couldn't do that because I'm allergic to pet dander and stuff. So then I was like, well, I'll be a nurse. Figured out I did not want to do that. Like, I made it into the program and I was like, no, I can't. Bro. I always got these hairstyles and stuff that I don't care about. I'm tempted to just buy them because maybe, hopefully, she'll like have other stuff instead of just giving me the same over and over. You feel me, bro? Wait, where the lady at? Wow, you like... Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I didn't mean to talk to you. Don't be shy of loud colors. I'm wearing yellow. Sometimes I pop up colors. I'm wearing yellow. Thank you, though. More? Oh yeah, I did buy like some of the berets that you had. They don't really look good on me though. It's the only reason I didn't wear them. But Rias was saying my room is too plain. It is, and I should get some furniture from Mary. Murray? Mary. Cutie Murray. You can hear colors? It's like a way to describe certain colors. Some colors are very soft, some are very bright, some are loud. It's like describing the color. That makes sense? I don't know how else to explain that, but I describe the color like that too. Something is too loud. Like if you made your room bright orange, that's a very loud color. I need to go to the whatchamacallit donate. No, you can't hear colors. It's an adjective you're describing. Oh, cute. That would just mean it's bright though. Brother, you can have two different ways of describing something. Are we alright? We can use two words to describe something, yes? I don't think there's anything that I want. No. Not even recipes, even though I really cook in this frickin' game. And they don't really sell anything new. Hi, bro. I think Louise Rose has some of those reinforced pants back in. Oh, Lord. Not an expert on whether they look nice, but they seem not to a lot. And I'm working on the farm. Your pants look cool, bro. Let me check on the dinosaur or whatever, the dragon. There can only be one? No, brother. Just like I can use words to describe you, I could do that with anything I want. Ah, bro. 60. All good, bro. Ah, bro. Teleport E. Sure, but I wouldn't describe sight with... I mean, if you get confused by that, then you get confused, brother. Some people know what you're saying and some people don't. You know? Bathing in a stream is natural for a dragon, but the water is colder than I remember. You can make it hot though, you're a dragon. It'd be nice to experience a bathhouse. Brother, there is a bathhouse, bro. Hot bath now. Can we tell him that? Wow, we can't tell him. Oh well. I tried, brother. Blend colors depend on the color saturation or brightness. Typically, why is it covered? Typically, very bright or vivid colors are considered loud. Thank you, bro. So I'm trying to say there are different ways just to describe things. That's all. I feel like I've had this one before. Oh, bro, I didn't. He's new. You don't need him. I got a few words to describe you. Tell me. How would you describe me? And it better be the right words. Don't get distracted, don't. Oh wait. Oh bro, it's never anything good to me to that. Don't. Oh, I didn't. Ooh, more stuff, bro. Hold on. Wow, like a flower. This rug, no. You can learn it though. Yeah, no, I'm not an insect rug. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of that. I thought we had another chest. Yes. Oh, that looks great. I'm gonna keep it for when I go to the mines, which will be tomorrow. Cause whoop, I got it. You know, forgot about that. What do I want to do other than continue to upgrade my weapons? Wait, I can upgrade one more thing. I'm gonna go with the Shavingo. I hope I didn't do this one already. I didn't really check. You see? Bro. Let me go ahead and put this down. I feel like we're gonna make money. Pretty is one. I'm gonna need more than that. That ain't enough. Shelvers are good. Weapons fight me? Brother. I told you I can beat up everyone in chat. Rose, you were no exception to that. Easily, bro. And I'm talking easy, I'm telling you. It will literally be over in, I don't know, give it about 10 minutes. A good 10 minutes. You'll be done, bro. And no, I'm not going for cheap shots. We're gonna be fair over here. 150. No, I don't. I don't gotta weigh much to take down anybody. The first. It's all about the technique. I'm here, nah, bro. Real life only. I'll act like I haven't fought before. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If we got into a fight, it was fine. No weapons needed. And no cheap shots. I already told you to line up. I'll take down William first, cause what? He's just a stick. And then who else? I think Cosmic is a stick too, I can't remember. And who else? Then Phantom, now we know that he's 5'6", so easy clap, easy. Then Brush. Oops, sorry. I'm getting one. It's gonna be an open field, bro. I'm not gonna get cornered or anything. Pretty ugly? Yeah, bro, I'm banning you after this. I told you, bro, I told you. I told you. Meet me for 10 minutes? Yes, bro, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm serious. Just give me 10 minutes. Fight Tyrell, leave? Nah, bro. Fight Tyrell, I'm not leaving. Bro, just not strong enough. It's okay. Such fault? No, it's not. I swear. Really? I told you, it's not my first rodeo. It's not. It's not my first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. I've been told you. Like, oh, you probably cheated. No, I don't. I don't need to cheat. Right? Like I look like cheating, bro. You'll see me for last? What's that mean? You might be a formidable foe, so I might need more training before I get to you, bro. Oh, frick, I'm about to pass out. Get it out! Get in! Ooh, frick, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. Bro, what I tell you, bro, I know you. I just told you, bam. Also, where did you get, I was a bit, bro, I'm pretty sure you said that. 100%. 100%, bro. You're not Terry Crews, brother. No, you're not. I will only fight if I have genuinely the reason to. That's why it's a name. Brother, it'll always be a good reason, right? You don't have to. Yes, I do. You want me to do it right now? You wanna test me, bro? I've been told you. Don't test me, bro. I'll pass every time. Every time. I love me a good truth or dare. I love me a good test your limit. I love that. You wouldn't dare. Yeah, I would, bro. I've been told. I'm like, oh, she's laughing. She doesn't mean it. I don't know. Do I or don't? Huh? Do I mean it or no? Let me water these real quick. What the heck, bro? I didn't harvest that. Frick, bro. Oh well. It's the end of spring anyway. Or near the end of spring. Only way you can win against me is if I brought a bazooka. Right there. No. I would not need all that. I keep telling you, there is no need for weapons. I don't need them. Ooh. Oh yeah, that cute little whatever. Oh my gosh, it's freaking cute. I love it. It don't match anything, but like, bro, I just want it in the house. I just want it in the house. Put it over here, bro. Cause what? I like that. Let me see this insect rock real quick. No. I'll sell it. I knew you were a coward banning me instead of fighting. It's not about the world, bro. We weren't talking about fighting. I told you to choose your words wisely, and then after you didn't, I said I was gonna ban you. So yes and no. Do you want to choose your words again? Or do you want to wake up to a ban? Let me put my stuff over here, okay? Meow. Meow. Hi, bro. Hi, bro. Oh, fun community night ideas where we all play a fighting game or something. Yeah, bro. I'll watch for that to get real competitive. Ain't no way we're playing a fighting game. Now, we all could play a rage bait game that I actually do know about. But... Oh. Uh-oh. Did I? Oh! Oh, my bad. I carried it to the other room. I meant to drop it off. Sorry, bro. She talks all fight and doesn't want to fight. What are you talking about, bro? Are you trying to pull up? Oops. I literally said IRL. You act like, oh yeah, I live near everybody. No, I don't live near everybody. How do you know if I'm all talk if you're not here? Hi. The frick? You know, blah blah. I'ma ride that horse one day. I'ma ride it. But she's so cute. It's a girl, by the way. I think I named her Charlotte. Very cute. And me and fighting games have a complicated relationship. Do you also get competitive, bro? Is that what you mean, or no? I'm sorry, I think I'll get very cute. Yeah, you better. The frick. Oh my goodness, you just saved yourself. Good job, bro. You didn't read my other comment? What? I would hold my hand out and keep you away like I would Wolverine? Would Wolverine? Brother. Man, retype it and fix the word. I don't know what you mean. No, look at his comment. Sometimes I feel bad if I win what, the fighting game? It's all good, bro, if you win. Not that one, the other one. I tried getting her to play Super Smash Bros. 2, but she was... That's because it's a cheap looking game. I don't play cheap games. Not cheap fighting games. But also, that's not fighting IRL. Hey, it's not the same thing, brother. Plus, I only like certain characters from Smash, so... If it don't have it, then what's the point of playing it? In my opinion. She's not your English speaker, right, bro? I'm like, what, bro? The frick am I reading? And that was English. Now, if it was Spanish, unfortunately, I can't read all Spanish. Phantom, do you always... Quick question. Do you actually, like, is Spanish your first language or second? Because bro said you could speak Spanish. Or were you just pulling everybody's leg? I'm curious. But yeah, I don't know if we could play Super Smash Bros. Online. That's gonna get real laggy. It's gonna be a little laggy. Not gonna lie. I don't even play online because it's too laggy for me. Wow, please store it. Oh, and welcome back, Woven. We were talking about who would win, and I've been telling everybody that, I'd be able to beat everybody up easily, including you, Woven, because, you know, you'll be the first on the list, of course. Oh, bro. It's my second language. I've learned to speak it when my family went to Mexico to visit. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, is that bro's first language or not? But I'm glad you know how to speak Spanish, bro. Dang, I was gonna be right there with you if I really paid attention. I'd just be struggling with that. Learning a language is not something that comes easy to me. Well, even if I like try really hard, which I used to, but yeah, bro, it just doesn't stick. I don't know. Hold on. That's not where the mines are. We don't even have enough time to really go there, to be honest. Ew. Oh, brother, we're never gonna make it to the freaking second floor. I said second floor. Floor, 65. So we can. Whoa! I didn't know that was a thing. Did you see that? Go turn to stop. Crazy. I don't think that works for everybody, though, does it? Nope, it don't work for everybody, but you know. I gotta sneeze talking and running away. Petrified a lava can, yeah. Petrified E. Oh man, I was looking at school. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I wanna learn Russian because of my metro. Because of the metro entrance. Metro. Aya, man. One of these days I'm gonna remember. Hello, bro. Okay. I was never taught. Sorry. The game scared me. You said what? I was never taught Spanish. I learned by watching and listening. You learned like how babies do. That's how babies learn. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think I could ever do that. That's also how babies develop accents and speech patterns when they're around their family so much, which they should be. I'd be nervous if they pick up on every little thing. Babies are so smart. So smart. Whoa, you got a lot of glass on you. I'm sure. I don't know what that was for. Cool. My grandma got hit with the. Oh, what's that? My grandma got hit with a what? Tungsten cube? What is that? I don't even know what that is, brother. Did you call the cops? Call the cops. Hey, I'm gonna be mean to you. I wanna see your sassy soul. Your glasses? My glasses are silly and don't look good anymore. You know what? I think I'm gonna cry my sleep tonight just because you said that. I don't know about me, but I handle like going live ever again. Like, we'll be like being mean like that. Whoa. Yeah. Girl, there we go. Oh, boom. Metro, from what I remember, is basically an AU where Yu-Gi-Oh! Were starting to. Uh-oh. My bad. Yu-Gi-Oh! Were starting in 2013 something, and everyone had to live in Metro Dimension. I didn't know that. Oh. Wanna see something even meaner? I hope that Bozo decides. That's crazy, because you know what? I sleep with a warm blanket, so this is not entirely bad for me. Thank you, bro. Well, since I hope you be warm tonight. I'm usually cold. So having a cold pillow? No. I don't like that. A warm pillow? Aw, yeah. Thank you. I don't know what to insult. Keep it cute. Oh. I see. Oh my gosh, throw this away. I don't want this stuff. It started out as a book. Oh, we're gonna pass out anyway. I've waited to book series, but got a game adaptation, and they're really fun, but it's shooter time. I'm not good at shooters, bro. Man. Maybe one day. But not today. It's summer now. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to pick up all my flowers. So now they're dead. It's all good. It could be worse, you know? Where did I put this? There you go. Hey, girl. Yeah, bro. Summertime. Put that away. No. I still recommend the books. I haven't read them, but the games are great. The books are probably better. Bro. I don't really read books much anymore. I don't know why. For some reason, I've never been drawn to reading books that much. I think it's because school was just requiring that summer reading and all that, and that kind of killed it for me. It made reading not so fun. Like, oh, bro, you want me to read during summer break? The break that I'm supposed to have from school so I can chill and play games all night? No, we need you to read this book so we can quiz you on it on like the first week of school. I don't know if y'all had the same thing, but I had the same. I was going to, Catholic school at the time. Let's go get our summer crops together. Let me get this together first. Need that. Be nice. Let me clean it up here a little bit. School making things are 5 minutes. Not fun, so I just don't like exactly, bro. That's exactly how I feel. It's like it could have been cool if you just didn't, you know what I mean? And then my school also, even when I was in elementary, we would go have a day where we have to pick up a book or whatever. Like we would go to the library in school, and you have to pick up a book to read and then do a report on it. So that sucked. I didn't like doing that. Even though I got to choose the book, I really was like, bro, this sucks. I don't like doing this. It's not very fun. I'm forced to read it so I can put a report on it. What? He said, won't you and jump attack my crops? They're dead, bro. And I'm the farmer, not you. I know what I'm doing. Remember having to do class reading? I'm sorry, hold on. I think I have crops at the house. If not, I'm gonna go back out. My bad, bro. I had to lock in. What? I remember having Lord of the Flies. I remember that book. I didn't want to read it, but because I'm weird, I did extensive research on where the book takes place. It's okay, bro. I don't think you're weird for doing that. Something sparked your interest and you wanted to look further into it. Sounds normal to me. Because I also do stuff like that sometimes. I only read books to get rid of most of my success, and now I say, don't be sure I'm gonna do it every time. I'm gonna do it every time. I want you to know that. Summer, wake up. Summer. My bad, I have to look at these closely. Spring. Are they all labeled like the spring? So this summer, winter. This summer flower though. A winter. Summer flower. Fall. Yeah. Spring. I wish they organized these based on spring, summer, winter, all that fun stuff. Spring, summer, of course. Fall, flower, summer, spring, fall. Okay, let's go out. Oh, did I know that one dude did that one judge? The guy that jumped over the thing or whatever and attacked the judge, is that what you're referencing? Or no? Get rid of some of this. We need to buy more crops. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to fill up everything, so we gotta buy some stuff. Said just go to sleep? No, bro. You go to sleep. You didn't explain the reference. A what, bro? No. That takes place somewhere in the Indian Ocean. During World War II, but oh, I messed up the shot. Bobby. One second, I need to focus first before I finish reading. Otherwise, we're not gonna get what we need. Cucumber, how long it takes for... Sorry, how much again? Okay. We'll do one at a time. I can't bother to do a bunch. Well, I got plenty of watermelons, so I didn't need that. What about there? Oh, corn. Ah, bro. Kinda expensive, but... How many do I have right now? Can't see. Okay, 12. And then what else? No, just look here. Okay, how many pepper do you have? How many pepper? I missed it. Yeah, 4 pepper. Oh, sorry. Then we'll... Tea? Tea seed. This summer crop can be harvested with... Ooh, and what's this? Sugar cane. What this? I don't know if I had tomatoes on me already, I don't recall. But maybe I did and it's too late now. Wait, what? Harvested once. I guess just 12. I think I have too many crops. I can't plant everything, but... It's all good, bro. I don't care. All I want is money. And the flowers, too. I don't remember. Just get 6 of everything. I'll figure out what to do with the rest. I might not even use this. Okay. Hi, bro. Yeah. I said people can appreciate it, but a chunk of that. Yeah, you said this before. He likes the perfect copper or whatever magic, and I think for his birthday last time, I got him. I was able to discover that he loves. Oops. This thing right here, the silver, perfect silver thing. My bad, bro. British planes were transporting kids to British colonies. The one in the main kids were going to Australia. The plane was shot down by Japanese anti-air guns. The coasted were crashing. I did so much research on it. I found the exact plane model and anti-air guns used where it flies. Probably shot and where it probably landed. Really, you did a lot of extensive research, but good on you though. Something that you are, well, you were passionate about, maybe not as much now. Oh, okay, let me go. I'll put these down here. Oop, hi. And then the other ones. Mind you, I'm just buying these now. Cause then we'll throw them in that seed maker or whatever, and then we won't have to. Whatchamacallit? We won't have to, Brother! I don't remember what I was saying. I'm using the seed makers so that way we don't have to buy all of this all the frick time. Oh yeah, bro. Oh wait, my tools. Or no, yes. It's our team or something. Today's just gonna be us doing this. There you go. And what else did you buy? Oh, your watermelons. Might need to make another thingy down here, which is what I will do. I want to be able to harvest more. Yeah. Or could put them here. Could instead of your flowers. Maybe. Oh, brother. Okay. Bro, why are my house lights going on? Yeah, we'll do that for now. And then make it rain. Not with money, of course, but... Yeah, bro, yeah. I'll figure out the flower situation. Because right now, I just want to focus on getting crops and making money. Because we don't have that much money. I mean, we do, but I want more. Yeah? Okay, check on Let me just look here. They're saying they didn't eat, but bro. All good, bro. Oh, excuse me. I was proud and showed my teacher, and she said, "No, we don't know where this takes place, and even then, the evidence we have was occurred in, like, bro, evidence gathered were made up by you. Like, please appreciate the effort." Yeah, I was gonna say, she could have at least appreciated my effort for going and researching way more than you needed to, but you did it because you wanted to, and that should be appreciated. At least most teachers appreciate it, because most students don't give a frick about all that. I know I was one of those. I'm just gonna do this assignment and move the frick on. I'm not doing anything else. And that's how I was when I had to write some research papers or whatever. I was not, as soon as I reached that freaking page limit, oh yeah, bro. Go ahead and start, you know, wrapping it up. I'm not about to make it longer than it needs to be. that's only because I don't like writing papers. Or any of that. More power to whoever likes writing about. Like, I don't mind. I can write about my own life or whatever, but not about stuff I don't give a frick about. And usually it's like, oh, you know, read this chapter and then write a whole paper on that. Oh, bro. At some point, I did have to write a 20-page research paper in college, but I learned doing a research paper at that point in high school, so I was used to it, but at the same time was not happy about it either, because he gave us two choices. He gave us the option to he gave us the option to take a final test or whatever, like a final, or write a paper. And why the frick did everybody choose write a paper? Made a 15-page Google slide and everything, bro. Maybe you put a little too much effort. Sleepy? Go to sleep, brother. Frick. That girl birthday, I don't know what she liked though. Wow. Oh, you like the rug, Clem? Glad you do, girl. I can get another pet. And if not, it's okay, I love Clem regardless. Yes. Kinda don't care about all these other bumps, but if we do it to one, we gotta do it to all. Except for my fishing rod, I said fishing rod. My this, I don't see the point in upgrading it, but I mean, I will upgrade it eventually, just not right now. Just don't see the point. It's like, oh, you can catch more bugs, but like every bug that I see is like not grouped together. They're like, you know, they're on their own, they're by themselves. The frick do I look like with an upgraded bug net, bro? Oh, I didn't check on bro. Teleport. Whoa, look at you. You have a different outfit on or what? Oh, bro. All these old scrolls. It seems that the dragon priestesses were diligent record keepers. I'm grateful. I hope that by reading these, I can piece together the gaps in my memory. Yeah, bro. You, good luck with whatever. Yep. Have fun. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I'll just write now. All good, bros. Next, you're like right there. I'm gonna talk to old girl. I wanna gossip. Yeah, I wanna gossip. And what this? Hydra blah blah? Yeah. I don't know how to say the word, bro. So it don't matter, bro. Not to me. I think I might go and see the mines again. Hello, hello. Sure. The perfect, yeah. I've had that before. I'll be honest, I don't really. Baller's okay, however. I just think he's a little boring. I don't know. No. Shut up, bro. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm done. Like 2 coins on my eyes for the. Oh, bro, I'm done reading bro comments. I'm done reading bro's comments. Frick out of here right now. It's it's just nothing but like a rigmarole and like what, bro? And every time I'm like, oh, bro, word, and you say something else that's like, what the f? More confusing. Yeah, but hold on. Ew. Okay, oh my gosh. You make me want to like pull my hair out. I'm kidding. I don't actually mean it. If you really dated him, I would have been chosen. I knew he was gonna start talking in that weird. Oh, you can't handle. I have too much wisdom and. Oh my gosh, be quiet, bro. Be quiet, bro. Hush your mouth. But you know you're gonna start calling everything that you do ethereal and like a wise. Words from a wise man. That's what it's gonna start being. There it is, bro. Jump. Oh my. Okay, man. Maybe what do you see, bro? See? I see nothing. Nothing profound, bro. I can only imagine you being like, for the like grown adults, bro. I'm like quiet as a mouse. Damn. I gotta be careful, like charging it up all the way. Cause what? Oh, I thought you were actually gonna come and get me. I feel like I've been using up all my energy before I even like get to where I need to get to. I do not want that. Any day now, I'm looking for my ladder, bro. Stop giving this frickin' diamondback mirror. I don't want that. Oh, brother. Thank you. I don't care about the bro. Maybe not. What is that mean at the top? What is that? Oh, I guess it's just telling me there's 11. Excuse me. Roll. Man. Okay, that was a little better. Ah, okay, I thought he was gonna squirt. He always does me. Uh-oh. Oh! That was a good whatevers. Bro got immaculate. I see that everywhere. Meow, meow, meow. I'm hungry. It's too late to eat. What is? Oh, I didn't know. I'm hungry. I don't care about that. I care about. Oh, there's no lava. There might be some lava. You have any food, bro? Here. You. One at a time, bro. There's a lot of rock bros here. Whoa, bro, chill. I don't want that. Come on, brother. Where? Oh, every time. Every time I forget. Give me that. It's 12:01? Yeah, bro, but it's also Friday. And I'm in the middle of something. Give me just a second. Put in the stream. I did it again. Oh, bro likes this thingy. Give it up. And this too. All of it. All of it. By bro, I mean Hayden. He likes the horse or whatever. We have to keep going because I'm about to reach floor 65. So. And then there'll be an elevator. And I want to get there. Maddie, tell us a story? It depends on what kind of story you want. What kind of prompt? Give me a prompt and maybe I have a story. Prompt for genre. Maddie, how do I successfully evade the IRS? Pay your taxes. The frick? Cause what, bro? You do not want to be in trouble with them at all. I'm talking at any point in life. Oh! Dang! Hehe. Look at us doing 80 damage. Being strong. Well, any story we have upon weird experiences. Weird experiences. Man. Oh well, I've already told that one. Not to you though, bro. I think probably the most weird experience I've had was using a communal shower. Like the one. What have I talked? Oh! I basically. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, bro, what is that? Let me capture a go. Oh, it's a beetle. I was like, what is that? Oh, bro, as I was saying, yes. I think, while I was using a communal shower, I basically got flashed by another girl on accident. I don't know if you actually want me to go into details of that. But I have told that story before. That was a long time ago. Oh. Why is it shaking like that? Well, I don't know how to do that. My bad, bro. Got any other stories? I mean, I definitely do. But I don't know if I should... Charlie, you're a baby. I can't be talking about titties and everything. You're a baby. Brother, you should only be talking about Paw Patrol and... Paw Patrol and, what else? Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer. Talk about stuff out. Nah, bro, I can't. But what are we talking about? Bro has not been listening. Or reading. Oh. Oh, what's happening? bow, bow. Alright, we have to get out of here. There's like too much going on, and I don't have any. Yeah, I don't got any more stamina. Blah 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 blah. That's another story. There. Let me get to my house first. I was thinking about. A story from SpongeBob. I was gonna talk about the ugly barnacle. Would that be enough for you? Would that be enough? A nice, lighthearted story about the ugly barnacle and everybody dying? That way you don't have to hear a bunch of my weird, not so say-so stories. Would what be enough? Talking about an old story about the ugly barnacle and he was so ugly that everyone died? You don't want to hear that? It's a good story. It's a good story. Thank the Lord. Wait. Yeah. Let me clean out my inventory first and then I'll go back to my room and maybe I'll tell one story. And we can talk about the weird experience of me being flashed by a random girl. Aw, frick, bro. Well, time to use the other one. But I want to hear a story about a barnacle because you asked for a story. Frick! You said talk about stuff I don't care. What the hell? Now why do we care about what the story is? Make up your mind. What about that one time when you killed that one dude? Oh, bro, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can talk about that right now, you know. I don't know. I am, you know. I was bailed out and everything, so it's all good now, but I don't know, bro. I can't talk about it's an ongoing case, you know? That'd be bad. Oh, bro. Not eat a lot. No, bro. Where the food at? Morning. What are your hearts looking like? Muffle. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Oh. Oh, bro. Oh, he's putting his close to 5 hearts. Start doing. I'm glad you're out now, right, bro? It was a sticky situation. I almost lost my job. I did have to go to like anger management classes after that too. And luckily, you know, I could get about these manslaughter charges. Cause you know, I really didn't mean to do that for real. I just, you know, it happens. Stuff happens. People die. And like, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah. With the body? Bro, what body, bro? I didn't do none of that. Oh my gosh, can you like do this right, bro? I didn't hear nobody was manslaughter. Let's see if I'm coming for that information. Well, there's an outside the prison and their name. You would never do that for me, oh my frick. You was not doing that. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's not what I see. See it inside the house. Quit acting up in here, bro. That's why I said you can't laugh at the pillows. He said, man, I swear I would. You a lie, bro. I know you too well. You'll be like, oh, you know, I was protesting all the time. You were at home watching me on the TV, talking about some dang, ain't no way, and you're still gonna sit there and watch me on the TV, get freaking modded by freaking reporters and everything, and you wouldn't even come here to support me at all. It would suck. I just know it, bro. Prima, nah, bro. You would never. Okay, bro, do you still want your story time, brother, or do you want to go to bed? I'm jumping the bleed now. No, you're not, bro. Hold on, let me drink some water. It's Friday, so I'm not really worried about that. Story time. Okay, bro, so this takes place in college. I've already told this story for a long time ago, but you don't remember? Good. So anyway, I'm in college. I'm a freshman in college, and this will be my first time using a community shower, bathroom, anything. And I basically was like, oh bro, this is weird. But anyway, I was prepared. I had my shower caddy, I had my shower shoes, everything that I needed, you know, my bath towel, all that stuff. So there was one particular day where there was a lot of girls in there taking showers. Like, I don't know what was going on. Usually I try to go when there's nobody there. It'd be nice, but there was always somebody there. So I went to the shower areas. There was a bit of a line, bro. There's a line. So I was like, okay, let me wait a little bit. And finally, one of the showers opened up. I go in there. I set up my stuff. Mind you, the shower doors or whatever, they're not really good at like privacy. They're not good privacy doors. Like, they may be like having that blurred effect, but you can still see everything. So like I use my bath towel and like I put it over the door so nobody can see and I'm showering and doing my thing. But I was trying to like wait out everyone and like keep showering, and I was like, well, maybe if I shower longer, I'll be the last one out and that'll be good. And so I'm showering, people are leaving. It's getting quieter. That's good. But there was one girl that was left in there, and I was like, oh, frick it, I'm ready to get out of here. So I went on ahead and stopped my shower, dry it off, got my caddy together, put all my products back in my caddy. And so I put it on the floor, and I'm just trying to, you know, get everything organized. And I heard her, like, there's like two sets of showers. There's like four showers on the right side and then 4 showers on the left side. I was on the left side. She was on the right side. We were both at like the end of the showers together. And so I'm putting up my caddy and I heard a noise. And so I looked up and my girl was like, she was like toweling off her back, but like I could see, like she was behind the blurry door, but I could see literally everything. Titty, areola, everything. And I was like, oh bro. And so I looked back down. I think that was like the first time in my life where I felt truly like embarrassed. Like I'm black, so you can't see me blush, but like my face it felt hot because I was embarrassed. And so after that I was like trying to really hurry up. I was trying to hurry up and put my stuff away, and I got up, was heading out the, you know, showers, and for some reason, I don't know how she did it, but she ended up in front of me, bro. And then she gave me this really strange smile. Like, it was not a hi, how you doing smile. It was like a very like almost like smirk kind of suggestive smile. And I was like, oh bro, that's big weird. But anyway, I smiled and then went around her because like she was not moving. It was weird. Anyway, I went out, went back to my room, told my roommate about it, and I started laughing because it was really like embarrassing, but it was also funny because there's always something that happens to me, of course. And then the next day I was in a class. I forget what class I was in. But I was trying to pack up my stuff because it was over. And yes, I went to college. I got my degree, bro. Instant transfer. I was, bro. It actually shocked me how quickly she was able to get her towel on and be right in front of me. And then I was in my class. And when it was over, I was packing up. And the first person to walk in there for the next class was her. And she gave me that same smile. That seemed really suggestive. Not your hi, how you're doing smile. Very, very much smirk. Very much she knew I saw her titties. Anyway, then I was like, oh, okay, I smiled and I got up out of there. And so then I was going to the student center and she was there again, bro. And she held the door for me and it gave me that same smile. So it was very weird. I think that's the last time I saw her though. But yeah, it's not like super crazy, but it's definitely a weird experience. And not the first time I got flashed, bro. It'd be like that. Similar thing is happening to me in the gym locker room. Bro, what? Still kept getting his hands? Bro! Yeah. That shouldn't be happening in there, bro. I hope nobody does that to you. Definitely weird. But then again, you know, it is a guy's locker room. But I've never seen you girls do that before, so maybe it's just a guy thing, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe, but it was very weird. Do I have another story? I need a genre or prompt or whatever to think of it. Let me get more water though. Bro, why is my nose running? Oh wait, a lot of people got banned from using the locker room a few days ago. Oh, bro. And by that probably why I would never go to college. Dealing with all the people would be terrible. Yeah, dealing with weird roommates for sure. I do have roommate stories. Not great ones though. What's a good prompt? No, bro, maybe like a genre, maybe like, oh, what's blinking? Have you done blinking? Story about how you killed a wolf. What a mini bird. Never mind, he went away. A hero burn. What is that? I don't even know what that is, bro. Funniest sad thing that has happened. Funniest sad thing that's happened. That's difficult. Those are like two emotions that are not typically like together. So I can't think of a moment where I was actually sad and it was funny at the same time. Usually if something is sad, it becomes funny later. Like, much later. Having a roommate would be the worst. I would literally rather sleep on a park bench than deal with that. I'd rather be in the room, bro. But I do feel you on that. I don't like roommates. I used the guys' locker room once, never again. I just waited in the hall for class to start. My bad, I read that wrong. Really, bro? I used to try to skip lunch and everything. I remember that. And I would sit in the hallway or sit in the library and do homework. Like something sad that you know is supposed to be sad, yeah, it's funny too. It's supposed to be sad, but it was funny. I'm like trying to rack my brain. But I don't know, bro. Can't think of anything where it's supposed to be sad, but it was funny to me. Nah, bro, different prompt. It's supposed to be sad. Someone laughing at a funeral, right? But I've never laughed at a funeral before. Sorry about how oh my frick, just be quiet, bro. Like, oh no, like, I can't think of a situation where like I don't know how to explain it. In most situations, my emotion is always what it is. If it's supposed to be sad, then it makes me sad. If it's supposed to be funny, then it makes me laugh. If I'm supposed to be upset, then I'll be upset. I think I've only really laughed at something that's supposed to be sad. But that's later on, like when you have dark humor about things that happened. But at the time that it was happening, it was very sad. But now you're able to joke about it. Also, I was the only guy in class, so the glares I got from the girls wasn't fun. Oh, bro. I'm sorry, you got glares from the girly pops. A story when you lost your temper or got really sassy? Trying to think. Oh yeah. I mean, this is when I was a kid though. Usually when I'm a kid is pretty much where I act on it. Oh well, then again, but that was not really like a long story. That was just me tweaking out, and like that's like the first time in a while I hit somebody, as an adult. But I'll do the one as a kid first. So, let me think. What's the scene? So I'm like in first grade, bro. I'm in first grade, and I had this best friend. He was a guy friend, best guy friend. And what was he doing? We were both sitting in the same seat. We were sharing a seat together, and it was like our free time in the classroom, so we were just chilling. And there was this other little boy, Christopher. I remember his name. He had special needs, actually. So like the way he communicates is a little bit different, obviously. And so he was like, give me his book or whatever. And then I was like, oh, can I have your book? And he's like, yeah. And so I was reading his book. I brought it back to my best guy friend. And then for some reason, bro was trying to take the book from me and like push me out the chair. I don't know where that came from. I think he just wanted the book. He just wanted the book. And so like that kind of like irritated me. And he did push me out the chair. And so then I was like, alright, bro. Took the book, threw the book. And then basically he was trying to run for me, and I was like, oh, bro. So I caught up to bro, because mind you, we were just like playing Ring Around the Rosie on this desk. And then I just went over the desk and I got to bro. And before you know it, bro, I was hitting him, because mind you, he tried to kick me in my private area. What the frick? Mind you, I never tried to kick him in his area at all. I was full on fist and scratching. So anyway, I'm on top of bro. I'm beating him up. I'm punching him in the face. I'm scratching his face. And he's screaming, howling, screaming bloody. Mind you, the teacher's there too. The teacher's literally like, stop making all that noise. He's screaming and he's crying. I'm not making any noise at all. I don't make noise when I fight people. I'm extremely quiet because I lost my temper, because why the frick are you trying to push me? But anyway, then she got up and she was like, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. And then she dragged me by my freaking arm, and she was dragging me down the hallway. That pissed me off too, so I bit her hand. She yelled out, and then I started running back down the hallway. I ran back to the classroom just to continue beating on bro. And then all you could hear is him crying and screaming bloody murder when I came back to that room and I saw him again. And then that lady came in, swiftly caught me. She caught me and picked me up, bro. And then I had my parents called on me, and then that's when I was like, oh bro, maybe I am in trouble. Maybe I went a little too far. And they were like, oh bro, and my parents were like, so what happened? And then I got to explain my side. I did cry a little because I thought my parents were gonna beat me the frick up. Glad they didn't. They were like, oh bro, well he started this. And I was like, yeah bro, he started that. And then the teacher was like, well she bit me. And I was like, yeah bro, I don't I was like, I don't know bro. you know, tweaking. I was tweaking. And they were like, oh, well, sorry that she beat you, but like, there was a lot going on. And I said, yeah, bro. And so then I got off the hook, but we had to separate from each other. We weren't allowed to talk to each other. And, I never apologized to bro. I don't apologize for things like that. He said that's my goal, bro. Nah, bro, I definitely wouldn't be your friend if I was in your class. It is what it is, bro. I mean, don't try to hit me. Same thing happened in the exact same classroom with two girls literally bothering me. They were like, it was this one big girl and the other tall girl, and they were making fun of me, and I walked up to that girl and I slapped her in the face. What the frick? I literally slapped her in the face and she started crying, but they never talked about me again. So I'm saying, plus me and you wouldn't be talking. I don't think we would have been friends, to be honest. I really was like only friends with girls anyway, but that was just the only guy that I was like, oh, he kind of chill. But after that, nah, I don't think I had any other guy best friends during first grade after that. So you wouldn't have to worry about that at all. Just don't do too much. If someone pisses me off, I would just flip them off. Bro, you're better than me. And that's how you... Freaking... Bro, I don't do that anymore, of course. I don't beat on people. I think the last time I hit somebody was in college. And it was just another one of those, he was talking too much. I'm like, what the frick, bro? Talking about me. Why is my name in your mouth? I'm gonna smack. So I did. I waited till after class was done. We both walked out there. We were talking crap to both each other. And then, before I knew it, bro, we was tussling. And then I gave him a big smack on the face, bro. He called me the B word. And like, bro, it was a lot going on. I did not get in trouble, but like... It is what it is, bro. But he stopped talking about me, though. Obviously, I don't do that no more. Plus, there was a lot going on at that time, too. Like, bro, I was going through it, and like... You can't just run your mouth and expect me not to... You know? Of course, I don't do that often anymore, but that's why I always tell people, I'm like... Yeah, I'm very nice, but it's still in me to be that way. And you could whoop everyone. See, no, bro, I could whoop you too. I promise, bro. You are not 5'10", though. I don't believe that. I don't believe all that. I think that was like the only time I really like lost my temper. Like, anytime I get physical, that is me losing my temper. You're doing too much. Or I'm already going through enough, and you're putting that on top of it. Yeah, I am, bro. And I'll beat the brakes off you. It would be no problem. But that's all I can remember, though. That reminded me of how in second grade, two girls walked up to me and cornered me by the cubbies. Oh, I remember cubbies. And firmly said, we won't sit next to you on the bus. Oh, bro. Why the frick would they say that? That is so random. Bro's still typing. Give him a second. Oh my frick, bro. No, they're not. No, they're not. But y'all also have to understand that I also have an older brother and we would fight. So, like, that aggression has been there since birth, bro. Just since birth. I remember that. We used to, like, actually fight. Like, when we were at my childhood home or whatever. I remember, somehow we got into, I don't know what the fight was about, but we were fighting in his room, and then bro started running from me. Never run from me. I'll be right behind you. I'll be right behind you. So I was right behind bro. And like, my parents had these two like French doors at the time. Like, you know, they opened like a closet or whatever to get to their bedroom. And I remember bro pushed me into them doors. Them doors went pow. I mean, they fell down, and I got up and still was swinging on bro. It didn't matter. He was hollering and screaming. They had to cut us off. They were like, "Oh no, what is going on, bro?" The doors all fricked up, but I still got my licking. That's all that mattered. And he said, "What, Rose?" Then they got mad like crazy and stole my bro. Those are jerks. I don't think I ever lost my temper around other people. Other than one time I punched my sister because she was bro, you couldn't match her energy and insult her. My parents kicked my butt. Oh, bro, you got whooped, bro. You got whooped. I used to get whoopings too. Granted, I wasn't a horrible kid, but like, yeah, that aggression was there. I would actually find my sister throwing fists, but I wouldn't ever get out of her hand. I would never lose my temper and let it get out of hand. Oh no, it would get out of hand every time, which is why, even nowadays, I'm like, yeah, bro, don't do too much. Which is why I don't really like play fight even with my older brother, because I don't play. I don't think some people don't understand that. Like, I take it seriously. And if you start hurting me, I will definitely start doing it too. So I'd rather not play fight, but if we're just playing around and you're poking my arm, that's fine. Me and my sister still throw down, dang, but not out of anger. I saw her back, I ain't good with my, bro, you gotta get with project. You gotta get with project. He's good with his word. Well, sometimes, bro. Sometimes. You can come up with some pretty good insults. But no, you're like me though. I wasn't really good at doing that either, which is why if you were talking about me back then and I heard you making fun of me, oh yeah, I'd be ready to fight, always. If I was in class with men, I wouldn't know whether to feel safe or scared. You'd be safe, bro. Like, believe it or not, I was very nice to some people, even guys, but if you were being mean, bro, I'll act like I don't know you and still fight you. You know, it doesn't matter. But there was one guy that was really nice to, but, well, I don't even know if I can say he had special needs or not. Sure. Like, the way he was introduced, this was like back in, I want to say middle school. And, yes, back then I was still, more chill in middle school, but that aggression was still there at times. But when bro came along, they had like a little meeting with all of us when he transferred to our school, and they were like basically telling us that he is not good at socializing, and he is like, I don't know how to explain it, but he also had a really big like birthmark on his face, and like it made his skin purple. Like his skin was either red or purple, and you know, they were just explaining basically that he gets made fun of a lot, and they were telling us, hey, we're just letting you know that bro's coming and you need to be nice and blah blah. And we were all like, okay, we'll be nice and blah blah. And when he did come along, I mean, we were all really quiet at first because, you know, he was really quiet. But like, and he was very standoffish, but I can only imagine because, well, probably was mistreated a lot, but he was somebody that was very nice too at a time. Let me scroll up, hold on. One dude punched me in the third, which I didn't understand because he was tiny and that punched it. Bro. Ain't no way, bro. I would have to tell you to go to the principal's office. Picking on a small third grader. How big, bro? I was so close to confirming. No, you weren't, bro. Funny thing is, I'm extremely overprotective of people. For example, a few months ago, a girl was being very disrespectful and rude, and my other friend, bro, I almost punched her. Bro, careful, bro. I was full on cussing that girl. You was cussing her out. Yeah, you can cuss her out though. But try not to get in fights, bro. bro, I was mad at one of his friends, and he came out of nowhere and hit me, a new kid to all, bro. It's not funny, but I just could only imagine. Like, what, bro? That's so random. I don't think I got into that many fights when I was in middle school. But let me tell you about other bro. Like, other bro who was like not really good at socializing. Well, I would say hi to bro, and at first he would give me a look, and then he would give me an angry look, and then like turn his whole body away. I was like, oh, bro, I was told to be nice and whatever the frick, but I had to, you know, understand that bro is not used to socializing like everybody else. And admittedly, I was more social when I was little than I am now. So I was like, okay, bro, maybe I'll try another time. And so when we were at recess, I was like, oh, bro, you know, cause he would like, while we're all playing, he would just sit on the sidelines and not interact with anybody. And I was like, oh, bro, you want to play with us, bro? He would say, no, go away. Oh, frick. I was like, oh, bro, okay. I was like, okay, well, if you want to play with us, you can. And he would be like, no, and then turn his whole body away. I was like, oh, frick, bro, it's kind of difficult. But everybody else was also trying to be nice to him, even though they're guys, which usually they'll be quick to make fun of people. I mean, they make fun of that one guy who has anger issues, but at least they were nice to this dude. But like, frick, bro, it was every time. And not only that, he would cross his arms and he would stomp and then turn around if we were like approaching him. And I was like, oh, frick. Okay. So then like, we would just slowly but surely try to include him and stuff. And he was slowly but surely like kind of coming around. Instead of being like, get away from me, he would be like, he would say hi back. Like I remember I said hi to bro just randomly, and he said hi, and I was like, oh, bro, he said hi to me, bro. Frick, bro, we're making progress. And then he was like trying to like join in on stuff, like when we have projects and stuff. He'll be like, he would just try to like sit, instead of saying anything, he would just sit closer to you when he wants to join in on something. I was like, oh, bro, look at you, trying to be all social and stuff. I'm proud of bro. But then he would do stuff that was like, maybe not. I mean, it's not his fault because he can't pick up on social cues very well. Like at lunch, bro, I remember one time we were all sitting together, and because we wanted to sit next to him, and bro started like picking his nose and eating his boogers, bro. I was like, oh, bro. I admit, well, at that time we were all kids, so we were all like, ew, bro, ew, you know? And he was like, so, first of all, he got mad. And he was like, what's wrong with what I'm doing? I'm like, bro, you're eating your boogers at the lunch table. And I feel bad about it now, but like at the time I was like, bro, I can't eat lunch and sit next to bro. And that day he sat by himself and ate his boogers still, and also ate his lunch. But we still invited him to play at recess. And then they were like asking bro for like hugs and stuff like that. And surprisingly he said, yeah, sure, I'll give you a hug or whatever. I was like, oh, bro, we're at level like 5 already. He's getting hugs. And he gave great hugs. I just couldn't give one because like bro kept yelling at me. Like every time I would like say hi to bro, he would yell at me and say, I'm not your boyfriend. And I was like, oh, bro, what the frick, bro? I'm over here trying to be nice, build a friendship. We're all working on helping you, and he just yells at me and says, I'm not your boyfriend. I said, okay, bro, my fault. And then he would only do that to me, and then everybody else would laugh, and I'd be like, oh, bro, you're making me feel embarrassed. But then I would come back later and be like, hey, bro, and he would look at me and he'd be like, I'm not your boyfriend. oh frick. And then I stopped saying hi to him, and then he kept trying to interact with me after that, and I was like, no bro, you keep yelling that, and so now I don't feel like saying hi to you. He was like, okay, I won't say it then. Bro just kept saying it anyway. That was like his go-to line whenever I would do anything. Say hi, say bye. Can I have a hug, bro? He did give me a hug eventually, but then he was like getting more, I don't know how to explain it. He was getting more comfortable? I don't know the word. Because when we had summer camp together, because at the school they have a summer camp and we were all there, which is a coincidence, bro, and he happened to be there. And I remember he wanted to sit next to me. He wanted to, like he couldn't really talk very well or like hold a conversation, but he wanted to sit next to me. He wanted to work on stuff with me, and would still yell at me and say I'm not your boyfriend if I try to like start a conversation. I was like, I know bro, I'm just I'm just trying to be nice. And then he actually tried to give me a hug without me asking. I was like, oh bro, look at you. I didn't like him in that way, and I don't even know what he liked at all, but it was nice. It was nice to bond with bro. And then for our 8th grade graduation, he gave everybody hugs, and I still think about bro, and I hope that, you know, he went to a high school that treats him right. But I don't know, bro. We were the best class for bro, I'm not gonna lie. My nose is running. But my messages are going through? Are they now? Hold on, let me scroll up. I remember in the 1st grade, I also almost beat someone. Oh, bro. Because they were bullying a kid. Oh, okay, so you weren't just randomly beating up people. Way smaller than them? You're small too, Logan. I didn't, though. I just sit in between the bullet. Aw, that was nice. You at least protected somebody. Okay, so summers, I play fought my sister. She had puberty and now she gets hard, so I stopped to keep myself alive. Oh, bro. It is what it is. You gotta be careful. Not bad. I had to rub my eye a little. Oh, me and my sister never stopped play fighting. I had to stop doing it with bro. He was starting to piss me off. Couldn't do it no more. Because it was no longer funny or fun to do. I just learned to stop fighting back because she would hit harder. Yeah. Now that I think about it, that's probably the reason I'm unable to bro. Like, you just need to learn a 1-2 step move and you're good. Better not let anybody beat on you. That's for sure. Of course, sometimes it cannot be helped. Sometimes it just catches you off guard and you're like, oh bro, I wasn't expecting somebody to punch you in the back of my head, bro. And then, you know, before you know it, you're lights out. But it's okay, bro. That rarely happens anyway. But I do remember there was another guy in my class who was also really short. And like by the time we got all to high school, by the time we got to high school, he was still pretty short. But his name was Paul. And I remember this was so crazy because what the frick? But we were all in the hallway, right? We were like switching from one class to the next. And bro was arguing with this tall freaking senior. He was so freaking tall. Like when I tell you he was really tall, bro, he was towering over everybody. And mind you, there's like a sea of students in the hallway, and I'm over here looking like, oh bro, what are you doing? And like we were all watching, me and my friends were all watching too. And Paul was going off. He was definitely, you know, giving the business verbally, but like Paul was like really short. And so the senior was just taking all the words, and before I knew it, that man, I said man, but he literally just lifted his freaking arm up and balled his fist up and punched bro right in the face. I was like, oh bro. And like it was quick too, and everybody started like screaming, and like the crowd was going crazy, and like I couldn't even get out of there. It was so much going on, and he had the teachers to come break it up. and Paul got this big old black eye, and I was like, oh, bro, frick. And honestly, he didn't really cry about it. I think he was pretty tough, but like, frick, bro, when I saw him, and I was like, oh, bro, Paul. And that's not the first time bro got a black eye either. He literally got a black eye when we were on a field trip. Like, I don't know, he just didn't really care, I guess. But I was worried. Frick, that senior was tall. Oh, wait, my bad. Scroller. I'm not kidding, my only strategy is to get away or drop to the floor so my face doesn't get scratched up. Period. It's what you need to do to protect yourself. Protect your head, bro. I have many scars from my sister. Oh, bro, I think the word period is blocked. It shouldn't be. But, bro. Nah, I don't. I'm also having the problem of messaging not going through. Is it because the message is too long, maybe? Or is it just short messages? Sometimes YouTube does do them. Oh, bro. I don't think I've done all that. That's why you can't play fight no more. Doing all that is no longer playing. If somebody's bleeding or somebody's throwing real hits. I don't think that's playing. It's real. At least in my brain it is. But yeah, I don't think I have many other stories of me really losing my temper. That was kind of most of them. Usually I'm pretty chill, especially now that I'm older now. And not only that, I don't want anybody to press charges on me. Hello? There are real consequences to doing that. So like pretty much after high school I was done with doing that, but of course college, well, it is what it is. Of course I knew you wouldn't snitch on me because you just wasn't that type. I knew you wasn't. And also pull my hair to move me around. Oh, bro, I don't know. That's doing too much, in my opinion. But that is your sister, and if y'all play fight like that, then you know. Oh, bro, no, I don't have that. Harold Breen. What do you mean? I don't even know what that means still. Wait a minute, what is this? Something that happened while you were sleepy that was funny as heck to you would never happen when I was sleepy? Oh, sleepy? I don't know, bro. I'm usually clocked out. Sleepy? I can't think of anything. I don't even throw hits at all. My sister, I can go out work. I can just walk up and poke her and she would be the cop. Yeah, bro. Nah, can't do that. That's too much. And I can't think of another prompt. What do you mean while I'm sleepy? Not much happens while I'm sleepy. If I'm sleepy, I'm in the bed. About to go to sleep. Let me think. I've thought and I don't have any other thoughts. Yeah, every dude in my family is scared of my sister. Oh, bro. Now I'm scared of your sister. I do think she'll be able to beat me up too, but all y'all know, easy. Big easy. Never been that hard ever. Strange workplace. Strange workplace. Usually they usually involve men. Cause it's always them that make it weird. Not all men, I'm not talking about all y'all, oh my gosh. But there are some guys who make it strange. But let me think of a story. Hold on. If you were in the same class, if we were in the same class, I'm pretty sure we would have fun. Like, talking about me or talking about old man? Me and you, yes. Come, my favorite cousin mom and I throw hands for fun of it. Really? Welcome in, Calm, unless you've been here the whole time. And bro, I could never play like that with my mom. My mom is very serious about that. Like even like playfully slapping her arm, that would end up in a whooping, bro. Like for real. She did not play about that ES project. We would have fought. I mean, like, not unless you just never bothered me or whatever, then maybe not. But yeah, bro, we probably would have fought. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in here, bro. Think what? I forgot, bro. You be lurking. Sorry, bro. Remember that? I'm gonna get to the story project. I said project. Will be inside. One second. That this one girl who is head over here. wait. Oh, dog. Let me get some water. One second. Okay. My bad. Just working like I usually do. Thank you, bro. My mother's too tiny to play fight, or my mom is. Well, no, definitely not tiny. I think my mom is a little bit taller than me, and she is not to be played with. I'm not gonna lie. Does she scare me? No, but like as a kid, yes. He used to be my bud just cause I'm pretty sure she changed my tag for the words. Bro. Okay. Strange experiences at work. Let me think. I think we shall talk about. Yes. There was a man. Most of them are gonna involve men. But anyway. Let me set the time. It was like my first job. I think I had been working there for I want to say several months at this point. And what else? This is hard to like remember. Well, no, maybe it was only a few months because this was during COVID and I started working there in 2021. So this was during COVID. I'm working at the front desk of HR, and this was kind of around the time where leadership asked us to, if somebody came in to complete an I-9 or whatever, and if they didn't have a mask on, you needed to ask them to put on a mask. Which personally, I was like, oh my frick, I don't feel like telling them that because you know they had like we had plexiglass on our desk or whatever. So I mean, I had my mask on, but as far as I'm concerned, there's plexiglass, bro. Bro can have it on or off, I don't care. But you know, this man came in and he was like, he was here to do an I-9. And I was giving him the rundown. And I said, okay, well, what documents did you bring for your I-9? Because I'm not allowed to tell them which documents they need to bring. And he was like, okay, well, what do I need, brah? And I was like, uh-oh. He was already like having a bit of an attitude. And he said, nobody told me. I was like, okay, no worries. I can tell you what items you are allowed to bring. So we had this little chart or whatever, and I pulled out a chart and I was telling them an I-9 is basically a document that proves your work authorization, identity and work authorization when you start work. Basically, like you take, let's say you're doing an I-9 and you bring your ID and your social security card. Your ID proves your identity and your social security card proves your authorization to work in the US. So he didn't have any of that. So I was like, okay, bro. And he just started getting like really irritated. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Even before we talked about the I-9, I told him, hey bro, you gotta put on a mask or whatever. And then he snapped at me, and I was like, that's fine. You don't have to put it on. I've been told to tell people who don't have a mask on to put on a mask because we have ones over there. He was like, I don't even know why we do that anyway. And I was like, listen, bro. I was not trying to argue with him because I truly did not care. All I care about is your I-9. So then we started talking about the I-9. He got mad at me because he didn't have his documents. Mind you, I'm not even the one that set up the appointment. I just knew he was coming in. So I was trying to tell him what he could bring. And he kept cutting me off. And he was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to teach anyway. And blah, blah. I was like, oh, bro. What the frick is going on? And then he was like, yeah, you know, I don't really care anymore. You know what? I actually want to get COVID. I want to see what it does to my body. I was like, okay. I was really like confused, honestly. And then I was like, bro, you could just bring this document here, even though I'm not supposed to tell them which one to bring. He was just doing too much. I said, you can literally just bring your passport and you come back and you're done. That's it. And he was like, okay. And not only that, it felt like bro still wasn't even listening to me because he was still snapping at me. And then he was like, well, I don't have that on me. I was like, I know, but you can reschedule and I can help you reschedule. And then he was like, no, I'm just gonna go get it. And then he was like, I was like, okay. And then he was like, what do I need anyway? I was like, oh my frick. I just told bro. And so I told bro what he needs. And then that's when he started talking about, he started asking me more questions about like, well, why do you have a mask on? I was like, because I've been told by my literal leadership that, yeah, I have to have a mask on when I work. This was around, not like quarantine times, but a little bit after when we all started to like come out, but we had masks on. So when I went to work, yeah, I had to wear a mask. It was mandatory kind of thing. And he was like, well, what do you look like without your mask? I said, I'm not taking off my mask, bro. And he's like, well, are you afraid of getting in trouble? I'm like, bro, I literally, what? I was just so confused. I was like, why are you trying to bait me into like taking my mask off? What is going on? We're just here to do the I-9. And then he started. And then it was like a weird switch. Like he went from being irritated with me to talking about his life. And like he said, oh, I just need more friends. And I was like, okay. I was just listening to this man because at this point, what the hell? Anyway, he's like, I just need more friends. And then he started asking me like, you know, have you ever driven a golf cart before? I said, no, I haven't. He's like, really, bro? You haven't? Like he was just not mad anymore. And then he was like, well, you know, I know this restaurant or whatever. Have you ever heard of blank? And I'm just like, no. And like, then he was like, well, can I come? Because I had to like, where my desk was, there's like a room that you go into, right? And like, you can only get into this room via the door. And he was like, oh, well, can I come where you're in and show you this restaurant? I said, no, you can't come past this window in this room. He's like, what, are you afraid of getting in trouble? That's like his main thing that he kept telling me, bro. And I was like, bro, I would actually face punishment if I did let you behind my computer to see sensitive information. Hello? I literally do I-9s and enter all that in the system. Anyway, after that, somehow we got onto the conversation of Christmas. And then like I just happened to mention, no bro, I've never been to the beach or whatever, because he was just like having small talk. And then for some reason, me saying I haven't been to the beach before, his eyes like lit up and it was just really weird. And he was like, oh, you know, I could take you there. What the frick are we talking about right now? What do you mean that you could take me there? And then he said, oh, you know, I just, you know, I need more friends, and you know, I could take you there. And he literally said this, I could spoil you. Like he said those words, and I was like, what the frick? It's getting weird in here. It's getting weird. Mind you, I was speechless. I wasn't saying anything. I was letting him talk. And he was like, you know, I'm just, you know, I just need more friends. Well, why? And I could spoil you and do this for you and blah blah blah. And he said, how about that I-9, bro? And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna go get my documents, and if I can come back, I'll come back. And so bro left, and then like I think within like a few minutes, I was already on the phone with a customer, and there was another customer that had walked in. And then when bro came back with his passport, he basically said, oh, I couldn't stay away. While I was on the phone, bro, I froze up. I was like, oh my frick, what? Like, I almost broke character for a minute there. Because, mind you, I'm working in customer service. So, like, you know, there's something you have to maintain there for everybody. And then when he said that, I literally stopped talking mid-sentence. And then I had to laugh it off and continue talking to the lady on the phone. And then he was talking to the other lady in the lobby, talking about COVID again and wanting to get COVID and see what it does to his body. Freaking weirdo. And then when it was finally his turn to do his I-9, I was still on the phone, by the way. He like came up and still talking to me. So I'm trying to help the lady on the phone, and also telling him what he needs to do on his I-9, because I had to mute myself so the lady could do what she can do. And then he was just like, instead of like standing, usually they just stand by the desk or whatever. Bro decided to get eye level with me. He got on his knees, got eye level, and like he was resting his head on his hand or whatever and just watching me talk about how to fill out the I-9. And I was like, this is freaking weird. And then I was like, okay, you know, after I finished explaining it to him, I put his little I-9 on a clipboard. And I was like, okay, you can just, you know, sit wherever you want in the lobby and finish your I-9. He's like, no, I'll sit here. And he did, bro. He did. I was like, oh, bro. And I was like, well, there's a lady behind you, though. And he was like, oh, you're right, you're right. But for a hot minute, he was sitting there filling out the I-9 on his knees, bro. On his knees. And then finally got up so the other lady can come in and do her I-9. And so after that, then he came back. I finally was off the phone, and then he just kept asking me about like, oh, you know, my personal life, which I know we don't talk about at work. And then he was like, oh, you know, when I would, because first of all, you gotta like take a copy of his documents. And bro, when I was getting up to do it, he was watching me intently. It was really weird. It was, you know how people undress you with their eyes? That's what it was giving. That was the look. It was just really weird. And I was like, I sat back down. I was like, yeah, bro, let me go ahead and check his I-9. And he was like, oh, I think everything's correct on there. I said, oh, no, you messed up here, 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 and here. And so, and then he's like, oh, sorry, I guess I wasn't listening to instructions. I was just watching you, blah, blah, blah. He was trying to flirt. Shut the hell up. Correct the freaking I-9. So he corrected it, and then he just kept talking to me after that, telling me about a Netflix show that was like basically about natural selection, and then he wanted me to watch it. And then he said, if you don't watch it, I'm gonna come back here and ask you later about it. Me and he was gonna return back to my place of work and basically ask me a bunch of questions again. And then, mind you, I was up here by myself. Nobody was up here. My coworker was on lunch. My boss was on lunch. And I was like, oh, bro. And then he just kept talking and yapping. And then finally my boss showed up. And I was like, it's almost like he knew. It was weird. And so then the guy started walking out, and the last thing he said to me, he's like, will I ever see you again? And I said, I don't know, bro. And just stopped talking to bro. I didn't know what to say to bro. I couldn't. He's a weirdo, unfortunately. And that man was old enough to be my freaking dad. Not gonna lie, he was in his 60s. I was like, oh, bro. Usually, I don't know, usually the older guys are nice, but like, why are they gonna be weird? Bro did not pick up he didn't, bro. He didn't. I was trying to be business as usual, and that's not the first time somebody has been weird to me. I said another guy has been weird to me. It even happened when I was on the phone, which is really crazy. It was really crazy. Frick, bro. And he was more... How do I explain? That guy was bold, but I feel like that man on the phone was just... I don't know. He made me more uncomfortable than the guy that I told you about just now. I think it's because he was just so... I don't know how to explain it. Like, basically, I'll explain it a little, if it makes sense. But like, there was this man who was calling our place, the HR, like non-stop. For some reason, well, he needed help applying for a job, that's what it was. And he kept messing up the application, which it wants you to put the dates in month, day, year, and he just kept flipping them and freaking it up. So we were trying to help him, and by we, I mean there was a girl in another office that was trying to help him. She told us that, hey bro, I just got off the phone with somebody who literally cussed at me for not helping them with their application, just letting you know. And I was like, oh bro, okay. And then he called back, and mind you, this is like an ACD line, so this call gets bounced between us all the time. So then my coworker got it, which was another guy, and he cussed at him, and I was like, oh bro, what's going on? It's just, it was unbelievable, because I was like, well, I'm hoping that it's just you know, I can just be a little nice and patient, and that'll get us through the process, because why the frick is he cussing? And not only that, she was like, then he also asked me what would I do if I was president? Bro was on something, I don't know. But anyway, after he got off the phone with my coworker, he was like, yeah, bro literally cussed me out, so couldn't help him with anything. I just hung up on him. I said, okay. And I was like, well, I hope I don't get the call. A couple minutes later, my phone rings. It's bro. It's bro. I didn't know his voice, but he was telling me the exact same thing that he was having trouble with, which was that application. And I was like, oh, bro. I was scared because I was like, I don't want to get cussed out right now because I was having a good day. And so I was trying to be nice, trying to be patient. I knew exactly what his problem was on the application. I directed him to said problem. And I said, okay, this is how you fix it. And it's like he was doing this on purpose. It was kind of weird. Like he wasn't following directions. And so he was like, the first thing he asked me, he was like, how old are you? I said, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's happening, bro, it's happening. You don't ever ask anybody that question when they're at work and doing work. This is a work-related call, bro. I'm not here to answer 20 questions about myself. And I said, I can't answer that. And he was like, why not? I was like, it's inappropriate. I can't. That has nothing to do with this phone call right now. And he was like, oh, it's just a little question. They always do that, bro. They're like, oh, are you scared of getting in trouble? Or, bro, it's just a question. Bruh. I'm literally at work trying to help you on your frickin' application. Anyway, I didn't say that, but I was just like, I can't answer that. And he was like, well, you can whisper it. I'm like, no, bro, I cannot answer this question. Let's get back to your application. And then he was like, oh, you know, just really want to know how old you were. You know, we could go out, have drinks, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know about it. He said, nah, but I really want to get this application going. He was like, yeah, we can get to that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, bro. And then he was like, oh, well, you just, you know, oh, yeah, he literally told me, bro, this freaked me out like crazy, which is why I don't like being called this anyway. And he was like, oh, well, you sound like a good girl or whatever. Oh, God. I wanted to literally jump off a cliff, I don't know. And like, I was like, oh, bro, I don't even know how old this man was or whatever. He sounded like an older man, but him just saying you sound like a good girl threw me all the way off, bro. I was like, oh my frick. And mind you, my coworker was listening too. We didn't have him on speaker, but like, he was just listening and making sure everything was okay. And I was like, and I had to mute myself and I had to tell it was like a lot going on. And I was like, oh, bro. Anyways, like I had to like laugh it off and say, anyways, let's get back to. I kept trying to redirect him back to the application, and bro just kept like, oh, well, you sound really sweet. Then he kept asking how old I was, and then he was like, you know, I really like your voice. And then he asked me, you know, what time do you get off work? And I said, at the time it was like, what? Maybe in the afternoon? And I was like, bro, I work all through the night and I don't get off until like 8 a.m. Which is not true at all. I was not trying to tell bro when I get off work. I was afraid he was going to show up. And he actually was planning to show up. He was like, oh, well, I can't really get my application together. You know, I might need to come in there because we do actually help people in person with their applications because we have a computer kiosk, and he was thinking about showing up. And so I put myself on mute. I told my coworker was like, don't tell him. Do not tell him that you're here, bro. I'm like, well, he already know I'm here. I picked up the phone. But anyway, bro was thinking about coming in, and he was scheduling a time to come in. And then I told my coworker, yeah, he's planning to come in at blank. And he was like, okay, well, you'll take your lunch then. I was like, oh, bro, I guess. Mind you, my supervisor didn't know any of this going on. And I was like, okay, I could just hide in the... Because there was a computer lab room where my other coworker was working in. I was like, I could just hide in there and close the door. And he was like, nah, bro, just go to lunch and, I don't know, go somewhere else. And I was like, okay, bro. And then I had to, like, hang up on bro because he just kept trying to, like... And not only that, he started whispering into the phone, and I kept telling him that, hey bro, if you need to come in for your application, my coworker is here to help you, but I gotta get off this phone because I have to take care of, you know, my other customers. And he was like, no, you don't have to get off the phone with me, you know, you could just keep me on the phone and we could talk when you're, you know, available and blah blah blah. And I was like, nah, and I hung up. And I didn't know how to handle that situation. It was the first time somebody was calling me and saying all that to me at work. It was weird. I would have started lying my butt off. I thought about that. I literally thought about like telling him I was like 15, but I was like, oh no, bro, I don't want to do all that. I feel like he would have still acted weird. You know what I mean? If I would have told him I was like 15 or 16, he'd probably be like, oh, okay, well, we can go to the park or whatever. Like, what the frick, bro? Bro was weird. Also, he never did come in, actually. He didn't, thankfully, but... And he never called back after that. It was weird. He was a weirdo. I never won. But I know, you know, not all men are weird, but them hoes is weird. Frick. And he wasn't the last one either. That was like a... I met some pretty cool dudes though. I met Gary. Gary's cool. I literally helped him get a job. I helped him find a job, apply for a job. And then when he came back, he was like, I got an interview, bro. I was like, oh, bro. And he was so fun and like not a freaking weirdo. And we would always fist bump every time he come in there. And then he was like, bro, I got the job. And I was like, ooh, SME. And he was like, yeah, bro. And I miss Gary. He's so cool, but he's not like the other freaking weirdos that come rolling in there wanting to know how old are you. Oh, you know, you want to go out for drinks later? No, bro, I don't want to do nothing with you at any point in time. All my homies, yes, bro, all my homies love Gary, cause Gary was awesome. Then he stopped, you know, once he started working, he had no reason to show up, and I was like, oh, it's like the fun and sad part of working at the front desk and seeing people get jobs and being successful. But I was happy for bro. But, you know, the other dudes are weird. Anyone named Gary would be the best. I know, right? And there was like, and then somehow there was another guy who like not figured out, but like I don't know if he guessed my age or whatever, but it's the way he said it though. He was nice at first until he like turned around and he was like, I was helping him at the computer kiosk and he turned around to me and he said, "You're blank." Like he said my age like dead on. He knew exactly how old I was. I was like, "Whoa, bro, I didn't even tell him that." And he's like, "Why aren't you married yet?" And I said, "Oh, bro, what?" And then he was like, "Oh, you know, it's like I'm a little too old for you, but you know, if I wasn't old, I would marry you." I said, "Oh, well." It was just again another weird man. All the ladies though that I've met, super nice, super nice. I met a lady named Angela, so nice and funny too. But I don't think I've ever met a weird lady. Maybe, I don't know, but not as weird as that. Just saying anything off the top of their head and being extremely unfiltered, like very much so. I feel like at least with some older men, they're like very unfiltered and they'll just kind of say whatever, bro, because they're old. They're old. I literally had an old man say that he was gonna spank me, bro. He's crazy. I'm telling you. Which is why I'm glad I don't work there anymore. You know? Or work that job anymore. I still work at the same place, but not that job, so I'm no longer in the front desk. I work behind the scenes as a payroll specialist. Yeah, I know, bro. I know, bro. It's just weird. Like, and we weren't even talking about anything crazy. He was like, "You have a bachelor's in business? Why haven't you started a business?" I said, "That's not what I wanted to do, though." And then he was talking about his grandson or whatever started a business. And then that's when he said, you know, "Just because you didn't start your business, I'm gonna do blank." And I was like, oh, and then you just kind of have to kind of take it on your chin and kind of ignore it a little bit and try to pivot back to whatever we're doing. Only weird experiences I had was with older women. Oh, bro, I can only imagine. Because there are definitely women that can be very weird too. Especially when, you know, you're a young man and, you know, they're much older and sometimes they're looking for, you know, something young. And, well, I'm sure that comes up with a lot of weird experiences, especially like at school. And like, well, at that point, that would be like predatory behavior at that point. That lady is a, you know what? But yeah, I don't think I've had any problems with male teachers before though. Well, it was in college though, so I don't know if you can really count that as like weird, but I don't really know. Only experiences I've had was when dudes younger than me by a year or two starts acting weird around my sister. Oh, in a weird, oh no. People had the balls to do that. I know. I'm telling you, some guys do not care. Frick, I was in an HR office, bro, and they didn't give a frick. I mean, it never crossed their mind that, "Hey, bro, I'm in the HR office filling out an application right now. I think I'm gonna flirt with everybody in here. Say what I want." And they'd be like, I don't know, get a number or two. I'm all for age gap, but even then, folks gotta learn. Oh yeah, bro, definitely. When it's like an age gap that's not really creepy, like, I don't think you should be trying to look for 18-year-olds. No, they're still babies. The frick? If they got the word teen in their freaking age, bro, absolutely not. It's weird, in my opinion. I think 25 is a great number. I'm like, okay, thank God. At least you have some you know, experience in life and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm like, man, if you're a 30-year-old to an 18-year-old in that way, something's off. I don't know. I would never be able to come across as weird. I don't pick up on hints and I'm clueless as to how to hit on people or flirt. Don't worry, bro. I don't flirt either. Because it'd be weird. It'd be weird. But like some guys can't even help being just weird. It's like they don't. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not a guy, but from my perspective, it's like they can't help but to say said thing that shouldn't be said and maybe only said with the boys. It's like they just don't have any, you know? I don't know. Although I think one girl tried hitting on me once. Oh, bro. They definitely wanted to at least get to know you more. Asshole. Well, I'm sure you didn't even notice, huh, bro? But did you at least say, like, oh, no, thank you? Or did you say, okay, sure? Again, oh, bro. Oh, well, at least you tried, man. At least you asserted your boundary of no. You're better than me. Usually I get worried about doing that, because some guys cannot handle that. Some guys are just so immature that they cannot handle their emotions when it comes to rejection. I definitely said things to girls that were, oh, bro, well, I knew you would do that. Well, I don't think you'd be, Project, I don't think it'd be that weird. Just to say some inappropriate stuff to a girl just cause, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I usually say no when someone asks for my number unless I actually know them. But only because my sister is into women. Yeah, I forgot about that. I think in college, it's different. Sometimes you just get worried that a man will be able to handle that, and before you know it, he puts his hands on you and tries to kill you because you said no. Like what? Like, you just never truly know who you're talking to. And I know people are gonna be like, well, that's really extreme. Brother, if it wasn't true, why does it happen often? You know what I mean? You just never know who you're speaking to. So sometimes it's like, okay, bro, sure. And then you have to act really boring and uninteresting. And they'll be like, oh, frick you. And I'll be like, oh, thank God. I'll be like, oh, thank the Lord. They think I'm boring and like dumb. Thank God. The whole time I was like, and don't be like, well, you could have just told him no. I just told you why that might be dangerous sometimes. Like what? What? No, I'd rather be like, okay, sure, and then be really boring and they decide to leave. Frick. It might be really boring. I mean, like, text them back at like after several hours later. They'd be like, hi, how are you? And I text them back at like midnight. Cause no, I have to be boring if I'm not interested. I get too worried about meeting some dude who's like, you know what, I'm gonna remember that and I'm gonna come back to hurt you later. What? No. Especially on the college campus, that can be really unnerving and scary. Cause, mind you, I lived on a small college campus. It's like a small town, so it wouldn't be hard to find me if I was trying to get away. Reminds me of how this older lady, Safe Guess was late 20s, and she kept asking for my socials. Oh, whoa. But I didn't have any at the time, but she gave me rides home for, I think she liked you a little, bro. I mean, at least it was nice of her to do that. I don't know. I think she may have liked you a little. I feel like nobody just does that randomly unless you're like friends or like coworkers or something. Or like friendly at work too. I forgot. There was another story, but I already forgot. was... I don't know. It's hard to remember that story. She was nice, but like she was obviously older, and my dumbass thought she was married or something. Well, I would assume the same thing too. Like you're either married. Well, I assume that automatically anyway. When I have like a crush on someone, I assume that they're already with somebody. But I'm just admiring from afar, bro. The fact I almost flipped a chick off and cussed her. Bro, chill out. I can't believe I'm the one to tell you to chill out, considering literally was beating people up. It was like beating people up, but it was always just a one hit and see what they do next. If it needs to be another, then it will be another, bro. But yeah, I think I have one more. If I can remember properly, hold on. This was like a weird experience when I was at school. I was in college, so it wasn't like, you know, bro. It wasn't like I was a minor. I was a young adult. So basically, it was my I forgot the course, but I think it was history or something like that. And the teacher he was a guy, and he, like, my first impression of bro, he was kind of intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when he came in class, we were all like chit-chatting. Mind you, this is like the first week of classes, so we're all chit-chatting, like, and by all, I was not chit-chatting, I was just chilling on my phone watching videos. But everybody was talking, and when he came in there, bro, he just stood there and like watched us until we stopped talking. He was like, I'll wait. I'm like, oh. Like, what, bro? Kind of scary, kind of intimidating, okay. And like, he got straight to business. He did not play about his class at all. You couldn't laugh, you couldn't talk when he's talking. Even if he's not talking, shut up. Like, bro, whoa. And then we went into the final. He was talking about everything. Usually the first day's pretty chill, but like, he was just so like strict right there. And so then I was just kind of chilling, and this was like, I can't remember my first encounter, but it was just one random class where he told me to come to his office, and I was like, oh bro, frick, I think I'm in trouble or whatever. I'm trying to think about, what is it, homework that I fricked up on, which I don't recall freaking up on homework in that class. I thought it was like tests or performance issues. Like, if I'm ever called, you know, my brain go everywhere, so I automatically think that I am in trouble, or I think I did something bad. And so I go to his office, and he just started like having small talk with me. It was like so weird. Like, he was like, you know, I don't really have a reason other than I just wanted to talk or whatever, and just get to know you. And I was like, I was thoroughly confused and like kind of worried. I was like, yeah, I mean, all worked up for nothing. But then he just started asking me about like my major and like if I had a roommate and like just campus life. That's what he was asking me about. He wanted to know what my parents did, and I was like, I was so thrown off I couldn't remember what my parents did for a living. And he was like, well, you don't know what your parents do? I'm like, I'm just drawing a blank right now. I didn't expect to be interrogated. And then I was like, I'll come back to you on that question. He's like, okay, you better, blah blah blah. I was like, okay. And he was like trying to be very nice. Oh, and then he was asking me how did I feel about him, pretty much. And I was honest. I told him that you're like really intimidating, and he was really surprised by me saying that. And I was like, bro, you literally came in there and like basically told us to shut up and so you can start talking about the class, which, I mean, fair game, it's your class, but like, It was intimidating. The frick? I didn't know what was going on. And then he was like, no, I'm not mean or I'm not strict and blah blah blah. And I was like, why are you trying to prove that to me? But I just sat quiet and listened to bro. And then he let me go. Yes, let me go because I couldn't leave until he was like ready to like stop talking. And he was like, okay, well, I want you to come back to my office later. Like later as in like the next day. And so the next class comes. Mind you, I didn't have his class like every week? No, not every day. But I had it like at the end of the week. Every week. And so I was like, bro, I don't want to have to like make it a thing for me to have to go to his office all the time. So I would just try to leave class early because I don't know, I felt really uncomfortable. So then he would just call me to his office at the end of class every time, and then he was like, oh, well, you weren't coming to my office like I asked you to, and I was like, yeah, my bad, you know. I was trying to de-escalate because I was like, my fault, didn't remember, whatever. And then he asked me about my parents again, and I did remember whatever the frick they were doing for work. And then he just started asking me about personal stuff again. It's just weird. Not like extremely personal, but just small talk. And it was throwing me off because I'm like, why the frick am I in here? Like, are you like, am I in trouble or what, bro? And so then he let me go again. And mind you, he would always close his door every time, so it would just be us in here. And then I left, and then I really started to feel like really weird about it. And I remember he asked me, like I showed up. I remember he asked me to help him set up for class, so I had to come there early. And which I would normally come there early anyway, but even earlier, so I could help him set up for class. And mind you, he just told me like it wasn't like a asking kind of thing. It was just like, I need you to do this, blink. And then he would have me. It started out by like me passing out papers to people. Why the frick am I doing that? But anyway, he was asking me to do that. Then he asked me to help set up the computer and projector and all that. And then before I know it, I was grading papers. Like, I was like, bro, why the frick? Like, anything to get me to be in his office or just be around him in general. Frick, I got to. And then he asked me to make the final guide. Like, there was a whole, PowerPoint guide that we were gonna go through. He asked me to make it. And I was basically being a teaching assistant at that point. He asked me to make it. And then, mind you, oh yeah, I forgot. One day, he called me on my phone. Mind you, I never gave him my personal phone number. It is in the school registry. So, it's a number that's there for kind of emergencies only. But he accessed that information and called me on my personal cell phone at the time. Bruh, it was... When I picked up, I was like... Because it was a number from where I, was currently at for school. And I was like, oh, bro. I recognize the area code, so I thought I should probably pick this up. It might be financial aid, because I've been called by the financial aid office before. And no, teachers are not allowed to do that. Like, even in the role that I have now, I have access to student information. I'm not allowed to use that information. But yeah, he got my number, called me on his cell phone, and he basically was like, hey, I need you to come to the office. At first I didn't know who this was. I was like, who is this? And he's like, your teacher. I was like, which one, bro? And he was like, I forget what freaking whatchamacallit was, what class it was. But that's when he told me about the final guide. And so then I had to make the final guide that day. And he gave me like no time to really do it. Like, I had to really do it that day. And after that, then I had to make some edits after he looked it over. And then there was another part of the final because you had the paper test. And then you had the project that you have to do. So like it's like a presentation that you had to do on a certain topic, whatever. I can't remember. But so I did that for him. And then after we did our final, like I took our actual final, I had to grade it. So I had to grade my own paper, which not something I was supposed to be doing, but I had to grade my paper, grade everybody else's paper, and I wish I could have blocked his number or whatever, but like, I still had to show up to class. So I had to show up to class and, get my grade together or whatever, but he told me I wouldn't have to worry about my grade. That tells you a lot, bro. And then he was like, one day when I was getting like, at this point I was like, oh frick, I need to get out of here, but I still have to go to class and see bro. And I was like, okay. So I did my little final project. Mind you, we had to dress business casual for this. And I had to get there early because he wanted me to set up the PowerPoint projector thing or whatever and the computer. And mind you, this was not an ask. This was a you must do, whatever. And so, and mind you, I'm a freshman at the time. This is my first year in college. So no, I was not a senior. I was not here for a long time. I was a freshman at the time. So, yeah, bro, it was just like, okay, I guess so. I guess that was my first time here at college. I don't know. So then I got there real early. I was dressed business casual because it was my day to present that day. And, bro, you know that look I was talking about when somebody undresses you with their eyes? That was the look I saw, bro. The same look. And it was a long look, bro. It was a long look. I think that's the first time I really felt like actually worried about my own safety. I was like, oh bro, a little nervous. And so after that, then we still had classes a little bit after that. And because we did the final early, we wanted to do that and get it out the way early. And I was like, oh bro, okay. So we all did that early and we still had classes after that. So I started avoiding bro. Like, anytime I would see him walking around, because there was one time I forgot, bro. I was avoiding him a little bit to begin with too, so I wouldn't have to go into his class. Then he caught me outside of the building, and he literally was like, oh, why don't you come to my office anymore, blah blah blah. And I was like, I was so stunned. I was like, oh, I'm just really busy, you know, I have other classes. And he like, this was the first time he looked kind of like mean. Like he looked actually like irritated and sounded irritated with me for the first time. And I was just trying to brush it off. I was like, oh, I'm just, you know, really busy with my other stuff, and I don't have time to go to your office. And he was like, he was not buying this. He was not buying that at all. And I was like, okay bro. And I just smiled and walked off, and he was still looking at me the entire time. It was really uncomfortable. And then I kept avoiding him even after that. And then he had, at the end of the class, because I kept trying to leave early too, but he was getting annoyed by me leaving early. And so one day he was like, I need to speak to you in my office after class. And so I went there. I kid you not, bro. This is one of the weirdest. I laugh about it now, but at the time it was very concerning. But he basically scolded me for not talking to him or not coming to just say hello or whatever. Mind you, I don't even know, bro. I'm just a student, bro. I don't know you. And he was calling me ungrateful. And he was like, oh, you know, you never show up. I always talk to you and you don't talk to me and you're ungrateful. Mind you, I didn't say a word. That man was already heated. What the frick was I gonna say? I didn't want to get hurt up in there. So I just stayed quiet and waited for him to stop ranting. And then he was like, do you have anything to say for yourself? I said, nope. I got nothing to say. And I was pretty much like, sorry bro, and I kept avoiding him after that. And mind you, that went on for like 10 to 15 minutes, him just yelling like that. So after that, I left and avoided him even more after that. I was like, yeah, I don't know. That was too weird. Cause why the frick are you yelling at me about scolding me almost like you're my freaking dad? Talking about some, well, why don't you come talk to me and blah, blah, why don't you come see me and all that. Brother, I know, you're a patient, you're a senior patient, I'm not a saint. I was just trying to make sure I was okay, cause I can only imagine, you know, especially when, a man is losing his temper or really acting like kind of crazy. I don't think he saw how crazy he was looking at that time. Like, it was quite weird. But yeah, that is the last story that I have. For now, of course. But bro wanted story time, so I give story time. Bye-bye. But yeah. It is time to go to bed for all you bros. My nose is running too. But yeah. Some of these stories she be telling, she has way more patience than me. I would have dissolved the situation at the start. Yeah. Bro just disappeared. Who disappeared? My bad. I'm trying to use my tissue. Sorry. But yeah, a lot of my experiences are very weird, very strange. You would cuss the people out, you would cuss those people out. Yeah, it is. But yeah, thank you for letting me tell you some of my strange stories. I do have some more. Not that many though. But maybe we'll do this another time. Maybe not next time, but yeah. These situations, if I was involved, bro, would have Smith and Less. I know, bro. That man was crazy. I take Maddie pillow. No, bro. How do you do tax? Bro, if you don't sign up for Free Tax USA and let them do your taxes, bro. Did you even get your W-2? You're supposed to get your W-2 by now. I got mine way early, so if you don't have that, you're better figure it out. But yeah, it's time to say goodnight. Well, gonna get targeted by the IRS, bro. Sponsorship, no. I've never done taxes. I've had to do it every year for 4 years. My bad. Oh my gosh, bro. You're supposed to pay taxes. At least when you have a job, you're supposed to pay taxes. And you get a W-2 in the mail. And then, you know. And I guess it depends on the kind of work that you do. But yeah. Time to say goodnight to all the chatters. Let me see if I can remember. Good night, Phantom. Good night, Vin. Good night, Wogan. Good night, Project. Good night, Calm. Good night, Rose. Good night. I think that was all of them. All the people who chatted. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think that was everybody. And then good night, lurkers, and good night, pod watchers. Oh lord, I'm gonna try to get plenty of rest, bros, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday, okay? Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Where my ending screen, bro? I said come. Good night, come. Come.